Hey,
Hello.
how's it go?
Hi, fam.
What it do?
Yo.
Look at us, on time.
Man.
Or early even.
We're 3 minutes early. I'm so proud.
You're as nervous to start.
Yeah. I was like, I must clean. Even though no one will see our house. But I must. Oh, alright. So today we're going to work on Pretty Mouse cover.
Hey, I gotta turn the fan off.
Is it disrupting things?
No. Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Tiny smidge.
You could probably turn the volume down like a smidge.
How do I do that?
You go to the volume and you turn it down a smidge.
This one?
Yeah, the volume.
Smidge. How's that?
Do you even turn it? You just moved the. Oh, you did.
I
Okay.
moved it a smidge.
You got like a bigger smidge.
Oh, a big smidge.
There you go.
There we go.
A little less than that.
We're not killing your ears.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. If press yes if ears are dead. Press no if ears are not dead. How's everyone doing today? Good? Bad? Somewhere in between? Okay, volume's decent. That's
Yeah.
good.
Cool.
Eventually I'll get a mixer and the volume quality will skyrocket so high that we won't even know how to not hear. I don't know. That was going somewhere.
Sure did.
It went everywhere. All over the place. So you're gonna start by designing some Pretty Mouse covers?
Yeah. Show you guys how I sketch.
Yeah. Got all the convention preps to do. Everyone's in a tizzy all over the place. I know, like everyone on YouTube I watch is going to Sam Japan. I'm going to Fan Expo without her.
What?
No, I'm taking you with me.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm taking you to the hell on earth that is Fan Expo.
I had to fight my boss to go to Fan Expo. You can't make me. You can't kick me out.
Oh my goodness. I'm pleasantly surprised by the surprise stream.
Hello. I'm glad you're surprised and pleased.
Yeah. We're trying to do every Saturday, so, you know, we'll try. Saturday seems like a good day to stream. We went to the market and we were surprised by how quick all of that went.
Mm-hmm.
It was very hot. Too bad we didn't go out now. The sun's been blocked by some nice clouds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. It was fun at the market. We got 4 pints of strawberries.
Yep. 4 pints.
4 pints of strawberries.
And they're so good.
Strawberries.
Strawberries?
Strawberries.
They're so good. They're so juicy.
And we got all these little tiny cherries.
Yes.
We got sweet peas.
Yes.
What else do we get? Bell peppers.
Mm-hmm.
Peaches. We got
So
2
many
gallons of peaches.
So many
Is
peaches.
it gallons? What are the big ones called?
Uh,
Not quarts. Maybe they're pints.
no.
Quarts?
I don't know.
Or quarts?
Huh.
Yeah.
We
got
got
so
2
many,
big baskets of peaches.
We got so many peaches. It's like, we live right by the fruit belt, which is
The best.
which is a lovely term.
10 out of 10. The fruit belt.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
It's the Southern Ontario fruit belt.
Yo.
We saw some pears, but the person selling pears was gone.
Yes.
So, we got a lot of soft fruit. Like, that's what the fruit belt is. It's peaches, apricots, anything with a pitted soft fruits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, they're all good. It's like the season for them too. The hard fruits are gonna come into season soon though. That's autumn with the apples and the other things.
Yes.
Yeah. pears probably. Make some fruit salad. I'm thinking making pastries. I want to make, it'd be good making like strawberry shortcake or strawberry cobblers, strawberry cheesecake. There's so many like great things you can make with strawberries.
All of it, please.
Peach cobbler, guys.
Yes. Yes, please.
I think I have everything we need for peach cobbler, so we can do that.
Please.
We should do apple cobbler first, because we
Yeah.
have all those apples and we don't want those to go bad.
Yeah, let's get rid of those first.
Mm-hmm. We also have tomatoes.
Oh,
or
yeah.
unless those are Sally's. Are those your tomatoes or Sally's tomatoes?
They might be mine. I think they're mine.
Okay, you should eat those tomatoes before they go bad.
I should.
Surprisingly, they're not bad yet. They're
Really?
still good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought they were bad.
No, they're still good.
Huh.
You could make some fancy cheesecake with strawberry roses.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm
Ooh.
very fancy. I'm not really fancy. I'm like farmer market, where it's like it's fancy flavors, not a lot of style to the actual. No presentation, all flavor.
It's rustic.
Rustic. Yeah.
Is this how you spell omnibus?
Oh, don't call it omnibus.
Oh,
Just call it Pretty Mouth.
Pretty Mouth.
Complete. It's a collection or something.
okay. The complete story. I don't know.
Pretty Mouth collection.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think omnibus or collection sounds better? We're working on. I haven't even seen your drawing.
No?
Oh, I'm not live. Ha ha ha. Okay. We are working on a cover for Pretty Mouth, our first comic. We're combining it into a single volume, and we wanted to match our new branding for all our books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we don't want to keep inventory on two separate books anymore. So we're like, oh, okay. Omnibus sounds neat. Yeah.
It sounds ominous. That's why I like it.
Do you want to go with omnibus? It's good, I guess. I'm not opposed to it. You could sell me on it pretty easily. Everyone says they like omnibus. I should go with there.
Cool. But how do you spell it?
Well, everyone's typing it in the chat, so you can just copy them.
Alright.
It's omnibus. It's the
Omni-
omnipotent bus.
Omnibus.
All bus. There's like a little train that can take you to the market in our town. It's so adorable. We need to go on it sometime.
We do.
Yeah. There's also horse-drawn carriages.
Oh
Do you
my
want to do
god.
that in the winter? Do you want to go on a
Yes.
winter carriage ride?
Yes. Oh
We
my
should do that for
god.
Christmas. Oh, we should go up to Santa's Village this Christmas. And the Sugar Shack. Oh, I have
Let's
not
do
been
it.
to a Sugar Shack in 5 ever.
Me neither.
We should go
I
up
haven't done
north
anything ever.
to the Sugar Shack.
Yes.
I don't know. There's a whole bunch of them in our area.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta go into the bush and there's trees. You'll find them. I also really want to snowshoe this winter.
You want to go snowshoeing?
Yeah, up at Shades Mills.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I haven't been snowshoeing in 5 ever either.
I've never snowshoed.
They have snowshoe rentals at the park. Yeah, you can also camp there too, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah. If you wanted to do that some summer. You just need a tent and then you rent a space
Hmm.
and then you can camp there overnight. There's coyotes. You could get eaten.
Oh my god. I just want to get eaten by coyotes.
If you go to Christmas-related places, don't go to Christmas, Michigan. It's just sad. Yeah, I don't go to Michigan in general. It's sad.
Ouch.
Sorry, Michigan. Michigan's sad, but at least it's like interesting in how sad it is. It's kind of like, it's bad there. So So it's kind of like, oh, wow, this is terrible. I don't want to live here. But at least it's something to look at. Meanwhile, there's like Ohio. Ohio is awful. I'd much rather be robbed in Michigan than spend a day in Ohio. Because at least it's a story. If I'm being honest, I don't really like going through like that entrance to the States. I hate Windsor too. But Windsor is like Canadian bad. So it's like...
Canadian bad.
Yeah. Sorry to all the people in Michigan. I'm sorry you live there. Ooh, woo.
Wow, scorch pow.
Someone said we should stop saying ooh woo.
Oh, sorry. I can't stop.
It's died down a lot.
It has. For a while, we were like all the time, 24/7 ooh woos.
Yeah.
Okay, what the heck are compositions? Man.
Small town in Michigan are pretty sad. Just don't go. Yeah, are pretty nice. Yeah, small towns can be nice. Yeah, I stopped in Detroit to get gas. That was a bad idea. I was like, why are we stopped here? Why didn't we stop before we got into the States? I think it was because of gas prices.
Oh.
You know. I didn't die. So that's good. It was fine. I honestly was more freaked out when I went to Kentucky and I went into like the most American McDonald's. It was like the most American place I've ever been. It was just like there's like portraits of like the walls was like a mural of photographs of like American children holding flags of America.
Jeez.
It was like, yeah, it was crazy. And so I went to the washroom, and then in this kind of pristine, very superficial, like, McDonald's in the back on the walls of like the bathroom stall were all like slurs and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, it was very what I expected. It was crazy. I'm gonna say say a profanity. Okay.
Get your profanity out of here.
Detroit become human. Frick. Oh no. The only good thing near Detroit is a store that only sells Dippin' Dots. That's amazing. This is making me realize I know nothing about America. Oops. That's okay. I didn't know anything about America until I was 16. And I went. And it was something. American Walmarts are very Walmart. Like, I hear about Walmart all the time, and I'm like, it's Walmart, it's just like a big store. But in America, it's so different. It is like a soulless place.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it is weird. Like, you go to Walmart here, and it's like, it's kind of just a warehouse store, and it's kind of a nice warehouse store, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's better than Giant Tiger. Giant Tiger is like American Walmart, but American Walmart is worse.
Worse than Giant Tiger?
Yeah, it's worse than Giant Tiger. It's like the clientele's really weird too. Yeah. It's interesting. My dad used to work at Walmart. You should make fun of him if you ever meet him. If anyone comes up to you and says, "Hi, I'm Bones' dad," you say, "Hi, you worked at Walmart." Not because there's anything wrong with working at Walmart, but him in particular working at Walmart is funny because he's so like anti-corporation, and he didn't really need a job at the time. He was a Walmart greeter, and he's just not the kind of guy who should be a Walmart greeter.
No, he's too
quiet.
Too quiet, grumble.
Grumble. I'm Papa Bones.
I'm Papa Bones.
Yeah.
What's the name of Evan's friend?
Allie.
Allie, that's it.
See, what I think is you should have Rizzo and Evan in the front,
Mm-hmm.
and in the back you should have the witch.
Oh,
That's
right.
like the witch and Hal stuff in the very back.
Mm.
And then, like, maybe, like, Ira or something, like, implications of Ira.
That's what I was thinking.
And some Monster Daddy stuff in the front.
Monster Daddy.
Like, Monster Daddy. No.
That's what everyone feels about him. Let's be real. That's what everyone feels about Rizzo.
What's everyone saying? The longest time, I thought it was some weird dream, but it's real. Did Trent become human? Or the Dippin' Dots spot? I heard a rumor that Walmart has greeters to invite vampires in. Walmart is a vampire-friendly store.
It's very progressive of them.
Guns in America is weird too because they're just in stores.
Yeah. What is that? Scary.
I liked when we were going down the street today and you were like, gun store? We have gun store?
No, it was a gun club.
Gun club.
It was a rod and gun club.
Rod and gun club.
Yes. And I was like, what?
You were like, in Canada? What? Ryan's always trying to take me to the shooting range.
With those sociopathic tendencies.
No, I'm a writer and I really should do it at
You
some
should.
point.
You should try it.
But I need to get over my fear of it because you shouldn't do it if you're like spooked.
Yeah.
I'm really weak. I should work out.
Get school.
Get slow. Hello, seasonably, able, hello. The Dippin' Dots place. Okay, that's fair. That doesn't sound real to me either. There was like, we went to an all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet.
It was so good.
It was so good and so wholesome. There was tons of like old people there. I feel like whenever me and Ursula are in a place full of like elderly people, we're at home.
I know, I'm like my people. I too am 80 years old.
Quiet, kitsch, wholesome. No children.
I just want wooden carved furniture with hearts all over it.
Oh my god, remember the kid who walked right into that guy's crotch?
Yes! He just kept walking into this guy.
Even after he'd walked into this guy.
Yeah, the guy was like stopped and trying to get around him.
The kid just kept walking like an NPC.
Yeah.
He's hit like an invisible wall. And, like, he's like off. Yeah,
he was stuck.
Those kids, you were just tripping over them. They were like kids have no concept that they're in a crowded place and that there's people around that they should be watching out for. They just walk into you. They just assume you're gonna leave. But like, they don't. We're good. How are you? We're actually really good. We're super good. We're just talking about our shenanigans at the market, doing a draw, and drawing do. We're not drawing a do, we're drawing an Evan and a risotto. Yeah. Just chilling. You feeling chill, Ursula? 'Cause I'm feeling chill.
Super chill.
Super chill. Yeah. Yeah. I don't hate kids in theory. I don't even hate kids. There's just some times where it's just like, okay, there are too many of you.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes like, I need space. Children.
They're kind of like dogs, but like dogs are on leashes.
Well, kids are like adorable drunks.
Yeah, I was saying that. They just like shamble about.
Yeah, they just like run into you and like.
They see a shiny thing, they point, and then they run in front of you.
Yes.
They're like, Mom, look at this, and they push past you.
Yes.
I like that you flinched back when I said that.
I can't handle.
Hello, I've been binge watching your videos over the past few days, which has inspired me to start my own Dragon Ball story.
Good.
You guys are the best. Keep up the wicked content. Thank you. Yeah. Keep up your wicked Dragon Ball story.
Heck yeah.
Is there a Dragon Ball story? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it up. Be your best you.
Exactly.
Be the you that only you can be.
Follow your dreams and your
heart.
heart.
Be a female sheep. you back.
I didn't know where you were going with that, but I love it. I'm happy.
I love you.
Thank you.
I'm liking these designs.
Thanks.
Can you scroll up for like half a second? And then I'll see it after the delay.
I don't love the top two.
Oh, no, they're not
They're
good.
kind of boring. But I gotta get my boring ideas out so I
Wait,
can get
I
my
could
good
just
ideas
go
out.
back in time.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, they are kind of boring.
See?
So you're going for the noir thing, is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Noir and layering. But it's okay, you have to get the bad ones out of yourself before you can really get into the good ones.
Exactly.
Oh my god, can you like chill out, YouTube? Thank you. That's a big mood. Yo, YouTube, chill out. So what's everyone doing today? Feel free to ask us questions about art and stuff, even though it isn't explicitly a Q&A. Q&A is always welcome. Heyo, Sidora Mark
Hello. Welcome.
destroys names.
Bones, name destroyer.
Name shredder.
Do you have any tips on replicating styles?
You gotta study.
Yeah.
You should draw a lot in that style. Like copying is fine when you first start out because that copying and tracing is a good way to get like a feel for like how the style works.
Mm-hmm.
Writing down like elements that are required for that style can help you like solidify it in your brain. Like, okay, in this style, eyes must be this way. There's no deviation from it.
Yep.
Whereas this, you're allowed to deviate from. Like, the eyes might be all the same, but you can kind of do whatever you want with the mouth. Or lines work this way. There's no such thing as thin lines in this style. And when you kind of understand the bounds of the style, like where the limits are and where the exceptions are, then you can really start to play with it. So, yeah. Just practice from the already existing work first, and don't feel bad. Just don't sell it. If you can study anything and copy anything as long as you don't sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, tracing is fine. It's perfectly good, an acceptable way to learn.
Exactly.
I'm working on my comic, Have Any Cupcake Recipes. I do have cupcake recipes. I do. I'm not giving them to you though.
Bones.
I have this amazing recipe for peanut butter and jelly cupcakes. So they're like vanilla cupcakes, right? With a jelly filling and then peanut butter icing.
They're so good.
And they are the best things on the planet. I also like my chocolate peanut butter ones. Similar recipe. But chocolate and vanilla cupcakes are kind of different because the chocolate changes the recipe a lot more than the vanilla and different flavorings like that do. I like cupcakes. They're good. Just make sure they're fluffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love me a good fluffy cupcake.
I'm finally publishing my comic on the 13th, so I'm making as many pages as I can. Do you use buffer pages? And if so, how many? We used to do a lot of buffering. And when we did, we'd buffer like 50, because if you buffer 50, that's like a year of weekly updates.
Yep. Or 6 months of twice a week updates.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
Yes.
That's a good starting buffer, especially when you're like building momentum. Now we've moved to more issue-based stuff where we sit down and do issues, but it's different because like we have been doing it for so long, and that's the rhythm we've settled into. We're on hiatus right now. We're not ones for hiatus, but now we're just like we need to focus on putting out our products because we've put so many comic pages out already.
Yeah.
But if you haven't done like a whole bunch of like comic page posting yet, it's a good idea to buffer and do the consistent update thing for a while to kind of build up trust in your audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, like, give yourself enough lead time to, like, always keep up. So even if it's just, like, a month ahead and you can keep up with that, do it.
I'm doing prep work for a slice of life shoujo manga.
Ooh.
Well, keep it up. I enjoy prep work. Prep work is really good. It's not a bad thing. A lot of people will scare you away from it because, like, some people do over prep for things, but prep work's always good. Okay, it's not always good. If you're prepping more, like if you're prepping for years and years and years and never getting done.
True.
If it's in your way, then it's bad. But usually it's not in your way. And usually people under prep, honestly. We under prepped.
Yeah.
But it's hard to know what to prep when you've never done it before. Which is why you want to have like your first kind of like terrible, awful comic that you start with. And you make all your mistakes in, and then you learn like, oh, okay, this is how I built a comic. I have this technique. Instead of scanning my comic, I just take a picture and trace it on drawing software. It works pretty well. I don't know why I'm sharing this.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. That's how you submitted your contracts.
Yeah, that's usually how I do everything with... I need to scan something for an email, I just take a picture.
Yeah.
So high fidelity these days. High fidelity? Yeah, that works.
Yeah, high five.
High five.
You just love the word high fidelity.
It's such a good phrase.
It's a $5 word.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Heck indeed.
Hecking gosh dang.
Gosh dang heck dang. How you doing, Ursula? You enjoying yourself?
Mm.
You got a spot of tea?
Oh, yes.
I had tea with my stepdad.
Good.
It's very British.
Yeah.
Like, he's Scottish, though.
Your
I
fam
guess he
promised...
still likes tea.
Your fam promised me a sausage roll the last time I was at their house, and they didn't give me a sausage roll, so
I ate
they're
5
not coming to
sausage
the
rolls
wedding.
yesterday.
Rude.
No one else was eating them, and I hadn't eaten all day, so I just ate the whole plate. The whole plate. Transformers.
Oh. I was like, what?
I hope that's the title for Lindsay Ellis's like Transformers film studies thing. It's called The Whole Plate because it's based off of that joke. Otherwise, I wouldn't know it.
Oh, okay.
Crunch is ice cube. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Monica's sleeping under the side table by the door.
She's adorable. She's a good dog.
One of the 100 days, on one of the 100 days of making comic videos, sorry, you guys encouraged me to finally take the leap and post some art online. I was planning to start a comic in September. Any tips on writing the skeleton of your comic? Whew. I have a lot of videos on that. So I would recommend looking through the writing playlist on that one rather than having me tell you the whole thing. Because I have the one video on plotting a comic from like start to finish, and it's like 30 minutes. So I could do like 30 minutes of talking on how to do just the skeleton of a comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big topic.
Mm-hmm.
Good dog, best friend. Yes. Good meme. Best meme. Hello, drawest queen. Okay, this is gonna sound humble brag, but like how much I know intrinsically at this point.
Oh my god, you're such an amazing...
I don't even think I'm amazing. I just forgot how much freaking work it is. Because I haven't written in a bit. And when I do, it does come out a lot easier than it used to.
Mm.
A lot better than it used to. Because I'll be like, oh, I have to restructure this, this, and this. When I was like first starting writing, I was always like searching for videos and stuff talking about how to write the second draft. Because the second draft is so elusive. And the sad thing that I came to the conclusion of is there's no information on writing the second draft. You just have to be good enough to be able to write a second draft. Like, there's no secret tips to it. Everyone writes it differently because writing the first draft is where you're learning, and you have to learn all these things. Writing the second draft is where you hone those skills. So you kind of have to just reach a certain level where you're, like, able to, like, do your second draft justice. I'm scaring you because
I'm terrified.
See, that's why you're stuck on your second draft is, like, you keep rewriting it. And you just kind of gotta wait for your skills to catch up.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's hard.
Heck.
I'm writing, you, just so you guys know, you are the reason I actually put up my comic. Oh my god. Like we said in the last stream, we're the godparents of so many comics.
I know.
I gotta sneeze.
Plus. Oh. That was adorable.
How do you draw fur, Ursula?
You... That's tough. I'm still figuring it out, to be honest. It's a lot of, similar to drawing hair. Like, I break it down into, like, locks.
Chunks. Oh.
Locks of fur.
Lots of chunks.
And then texture on top of that. And I use very, like, minimal texture so it doesn't get, like, overwhelming.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping to, like, learn how to make it more realistic over time.
I'm writing my comic right now. I probably should be drawing, though, because I'm way ahead when it comes to the script. Oh, no, get ahead. It's perfectly fine to get to the end of the script before you draw.
Mm-hmm.
Don't feel bad about that. I think there's a mentality of, like, not finishing your script before you, like, draw, which is also fine, but I think, like, I personally find the tendency to, like, be, like, to put the script aside and, like, do the script as you draw is, like, a little, like, I don't know, it's not the only way to do it. And it feels like it's often pushed as one of the only ways to do it. But, like, when you write out your script entirely and you get to the end, you can inform so many more of your drawing decisions because you know where it's going. You can do foreshadowing a lot better. And, like, since scripts are so malleable, if you do start drawing and you have a good idea, it's a lot easier to change your script than it is if you get to the end of your script and you're like, oh, it can all culminate and foreshadow into this thing, and then you're, like, halfway done all your drawing and you're like, oh, now I have to add this thing to it. And drawing's just, like, inherently more difficult to, like, restructure than it is with the script. Which is why you write a script in the first place, because it gives you, like, the freedom to make decisions. You are a very underrated channel, and I have no idea why. Just because we're a young channel, honestly. We've been doing it for, like, okay, like, our YouTube channel says we've been around since, like, 2008, but, like, as I have said in the past, it's only been around since 2008 because I used to do Final Fantasy AMVs. Honestly, we've only been, like, at it for, like, half a year at most. So I think we're doing well for what we are. But thank you. I appreciate all you guys dreaming of big dreams for us. It just means that, like, we're doing well. Have you ever considered Webtoon? Yeah, we have a Webtoons, and we put stuff up on there, and we got lots of people on Webtoons. Just not our only place. I also find, you know what I don't like about Webtoons, and I wish they'd fix? It is impossible to share your Webtoons.
Oh, is it?
Okay, it's not impossible, but you don't get a nice, unique URL to go with each thing, and you don't get an account. Because with you get an account, but you have no landing page. Like with Tapas, I can be like, Tapas/Darkendavil or whatever my Tapas is, and then they can see all my comics. With Webtoons, I don't really have a landing page that I know of where I can be like, here's all my things. Because with my Webtoons, people are always like, oh wait, you do this Webtoon and this Webtoon? And all I have is like a weird number thing. It's just, it's frustrating. I don't like it. But I like a lot of other stuff about Webtoons. Never mind, fan, you didn't look very hard. It's also annoying because people will look for Bones McKay without a space, and then you have to do like a perfect search.
That's also annoying.
Yeah, I hate that.
Not being able to pick out keywords.
You guys put a lot of work into uploading videos and comments. Thanks. Will you guys upload this stream onto your channel? Yeah, we put the other one up too, but you know what happens? I have no why. There's no why to this. But it says that we streamed several years ago. So the stream from last week has decided that it belongs at the very bottom of our page.
What?
Yeah. Like, I think if you scroll down enough, you eventually find it. I have no clue what happened there. I'm hoping that the stream this time agrees with me and is like, yeah, I was streamed today and I'm going to be here. But, ugh is what I say. Yeah, and if it isn't good, if it's being a doofus, a boof and doof noofle, I do compile them into a playlist, so it should be findable somewhere. Frustrating. YouTube can be frustrating, but like everything can be frustrating, so I just deal. I'm gonna see if it actually shows up. 'Cause it's like got buried. Yeah, it's not even showing up. It's so weird. I don't know what happened.
Isn't our last stream at the top?
Is it?
Yeah.
Did it get moved to the top?
Did it get moved?
I don't see it.
Huh.
It's set to public. It's viewable.
For a while it was at the top.
Yeah, for a while it was up at the top, and then I
Weird.
decided it wasn't.
Huh.
Is it even in there? Sorry.
Dog was barking.
No. We have neighbors. Did you know that? Okay, here's going downstairs.
Aww.
Oh.
She ruined her chances. Hanging out on the stream.
She was being so good, guys. Huh. I don't know what happened to it.
It's gone forever.
It is in our live stream compilation thing. With all our other live streams. I upload on Webtoon. Sorry, I haven't listened to you guys here. I really like your content, especially your plotting video. Thank you. What's your comment?
I love Bones' plotting videos. He comes to me and he's like, what do you want to learn about writing? And I'm like, everything.
Doge. Thank you. Amazing, Dogo.
Bark a bark.
Oh, YouTube.
It's so weird drawing old Pretty Mouse stuff. I'm like, what do my characters look like? It's been years.
It's the 5th and 6th video for you? It's disappeared from me.
Oh my
I don't know what's
god.
going on.
Weird.
It's my mom's dog's birthday. Everyone give him a bork. Go borky bork bork.
Bark, bark, bark.
If you think he's a good doggo.
He's such a good doggo.
I'm gonna give everyone a link in the description to my, in the description. I'm gonna show you this adorable doggo because I posted him to Twitter.
He's
And
such a good doggo.
He got a donut because they always feed him Timbits, and if you're not Canadian, Timbits are just donut holes. So he got the whole donut today instead of just the donut hole. Everyone's working for Leo. He's such a good boy. He wore his hat and everything. I'm just so proud of him. He's a big dog. I'm always surprised by how big he is.
It's because we have tiny dogs.
Yeah, it's true.
Even our big dog is like small for her breed.
Everyone's giving him borks.
Good, thank you.
How do you know where to limit the detail in your illustrations? She's lazy. That's how she limits it.
I know the correct answer.
What's the correct answer, though?
So you want to put detail work where you want your focus to be. So if say you're doing like a portrait of someone, you want the details to be on the face and like around the eyes because that's where people are going to look. Mm-hmm. So that's where you want to put your details, and then you can go less detailed like as you go outward.
You also add details slowly instead of starting with detail.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have an illustration that has like say a ton of characters, your focal point will have the most detail.
I uploaded to Webtoons once, but my comic took like a month to finish. That's why I'm struggling to simplify it. Huh. Do you mean like it just took you like a month to like post it? Or like a month to like complete it? I'm assuming you meant to like post updates. Like a month. I don't know. Webtoons likes lots of updates.
Mm-hmm.
They like consistency. They are ravenous. They can be a little mean on there. Not too mean, like they're used to a certain thing. They're used to like the professionals at the front page that have a schedule and that provide the illusion of giant updates. Everyone is talking like they want you to show them how you webtoonize a comic page.
Sure.
Yeah, so you should do a video on that in the future.
I want to do a video talking about like going through like creating a page from like start to finish.
Yeah.
And that could include webtoonizing
Because you saw my plot thing and you're like, I want to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, people have asked like, how do you set up your pages? And I was like, I will do this the next time I have comic pages to make.
Mm. You also see the whole process as she finishes one issue of 9 points.
Yes.
Well, we have to record that tonight too.
Oh, wait.
That's fine. I try to make it look nice, but deadline makes me rush. Yeah, that's deadlines.
Yep. Preach.
Save it for the Blu-ray. Save the details for when you're selling it. How long should my first comic be? I would keep it to 100 to 200 pages.
Yep.
That would give you like 2 years of work. So that's enough to kind of dip your toes in and make a bunch of mistakes and then make your next one pretty much the best thing ever. 200 is pretty manageable.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of, it sounds long, but it's actually pretty short.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 100's really short too.
Oh yeah, that's a really short comic.
Yeah. Another option is to look into anthologies, but like if you have like an 100-page webcomic done, you'll learn a lot and it'll make it a lot easier to do all that stuff. Yeah. That's my advice. But if your dream in life is to create a 1,000-page webcomic magnum opus, you can also do that too. But yeah, you kind of have to, when you do that, you have to realize that you're going to hate the first few hundred pages of your comic.
Yes.
You're going to want to redo them at some point. That's a big mood. It took me a month to complete the first chapter. That's pretty good. It was very standard. Webtoons actually pays their artists. Yeah. Yeah. They pay all their main ones, and they do the Patreon matching thing, I think. I've never gotten enough followers to get up there, though. But I have a friend who does it, and he likes it. So. I wish I'd started with 10 page comics. Just find my comic style and discover how I arrange pages. I'm currently doing 40-page in a week, which is a struggle.
Oh my gosh.
40 is a lot.
Oh, that's rough. I used to do 50 pages over like 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it depends on like the style of the comic. You know?
Nah, true.
Some comics it can take like months to finish a page.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Helps when you're not doing the dev work at the same time.
Yeah. Truth.
You also could probably do 50 in a week or something if you didn't have a day job.
Yeah, that's true. I've slowed down a lot because I work 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
Doing other stuff.
9 to 5.
9 to 5.
5 days a week.
Oh no, where'd you go, Canvas? Canvas, come back.
Where'd you
I still love you. There we go.
Oh.
Full color is abuse. Agreed.
Are you your own slave driver, or is someone else working you? I'm not asking you.
Me? Oh, the person.
Yeah,
Drawest Queen?
I'm asking Drawest Queen if they are responsible for their own pain. Because if they're responsible for their own pain, they might need to chill out a little.
Oh, yeah. Don't burn yourself out.
Don't burn yourself out. And if you don't feel like you're going to burn out, then you're probably a superhuman.
Yes.
I'm doing 40 in color. Oh my, 40 in color is insane. Yeah. Here. And we're switching dog breeds, and I've just realized how human Shih Tzu eyes are.
Creepy.
Okay, yes or no, should I bring Bark Dog back upstairs?
Put it to a vote. We need 3 yeses.
Yeah, we need 3 yeses, and she can come out of the basement.
She can return.
3 no's, and she never comes up. Again.
Ever.
I'm responsible for my own insanity. Oh.
Ooh, you are strong.
Well. That's all I have to say. My partner has been trying to stop me from shading in a full color comic, but I love how it looks. Okay, we got 3 yeses. She's gonna be free.
Okay. Thank you for freeing our dog.
Hi. We got the most amazing portrait today. I need to reframe it because it came with a broken frame, which I'm a little miffed about.
Yeah.
But it's it's one of those 3D pictures, like one of those really kitschy 3D, like, you know, the ones where it's like a jaguar or a lion and it's like holographic in 3D. Amazing as it is, right? But this one is wolves, and if you look at it from 3 different positions, it's a completely different portrait. So as you walk across the room, it turns into 3 different, like, celestial pictures of wolves. And it's amazing, and I love it. Everyone wants to free the child.
She's free.
Maybe she scared me while drawing. She wants outside. No. Oh my god, I said a crank. That's so cool.
Is that our tripod?
Yeah.
We got a tripod for $6?
Yeah.
Nice. So now we will be able to film more things.
Well, first we need a camera.
One day we'll be able to film more things.
My stepdad is an auctioneer, so I know where all the deals are. I'm like way into it too. All like the antique furniture and stuff for like pennies. I'm like, yes. The child is free. Show us the dog someday. If you go onto my Twitter, it is nothing but pictures of my dogs. I love my dogs so much. And my cats. They're good cats. They're not going to get freed, because they're going to walk onto the microphone and knock it over, because they're cats. Fado, what are you doing? Do you have to pee too? Do you think he needs to go?
He might. It's probably a safe bet.
Okay, I'm going to let the little dog go outside when the big dog comes back.
Free the little dog.
I will now find your Twitter. I am Bones M. Fleming on Twitter because McKay was taken.
How rude.
I know. Should they not be aware that Bones McKay is me and no one else? I don't know why I took M. Fleming though. I'll BRB. Gonna go look at your dog. Do you ever give layers silly names? You can find... You can find Slim Shady in anything I do. Do you give your layers silly names?
It's usually a typo.
Yeah. I remember when you used to not name your layers, and I would get so mad at you.
I still don't.
I know. I still get mad at you. Especially when I have to edit the files for you. I'm your art assistant.
I'm sorry.
It can be your flat color one day. But I guess you don't need flats anymore.
No.
It's all painting, so it can't really help.
No.
Wineless styles. Quality doggo, 10 out of 10. Good.
Real good doggos.
I take pictures of my doggos. I take pictures of other people's doggos. I love doggos. I love tacos. I haven't had tacos in a while. Oh, that'd be so good. Remember when we made those like enchiladas?
They were great.
Or burritos. I don't know. I'm not good with Mexican cuisine and the names of it, but it was meat in a tortilla.
Delicious.
It was good.
10 out of 10.
Really good boy / girl. Good. Oh my goodness. I just don't know.
I just don't know.
I just don't know. Oh my god. Ugh. Those strawberries are really good.
They're so wonderful. They just
Yeah.
make me so happy.
Yeah. Good.
I haven't had strawberries that good in like a millennia.
Other layer names include Help 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 Me, Shonda, Be Here For Me, and Space. For the community and you too, what comics do y'all like or recommend? It can be online, in a book, etc. Okay, well, I'm always going to recommend Cucumber Quest, because that comic is my life.
It's so good.
And then I'll recommend my friends' comics, because I am not above shilling for my friendos. So, Bad Mouth by Jay Kiakas, and Insanity Circus by Wendy Flamingo.
Isn't it Sanity Circus?
Sorry, Sanity Circus. Don't. Insanity Circus. What other ones? I like Ruin's work. So she does Saints for Rent, and she does she did, what is it? Newsprints, which is a book by published by Scholastics. And there's a sequel coming out soon. Yeah.
There is?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, I love newsprints.
Yeah. I really like Oh Human Star. I'm just reading my bookshelf now. That one's good.
Yeah. I Am
Hemlock.
Immortal.
Hemlock is good.
Oh, Hemlock's so good.
Yeah.
Lavender Tea by Joichi is really cute.
Very cute.
If you want like a cute little slice of life. Who else do I like? Oh, Full Spectrum Therapy.
Haven't had strawberries that good in the millennia. Ursula is immortal confirmed.
I can neither confirm nor deny. If I was immortal, I'd be better at comics by now.
Oh, maybe you're just getting old.
Maybe I just started. I was like, what's this new comic, newfangled thing?
Comics are some of the oldest forms of art.
I know they are.
Yeah. Sequential art is like the first drawings.
Is that like the cave paintings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cave paintings are sequential art, and so is a lot of pottery.
Oh,
Hieroglyphs.
oh
and stuff.
true.
Well, not hieroglyphs themselves. Hieroglyphs are language.
Yeah.
But like other things near the
Tapestries.
hieroglyphs, the tapestries. They're all comics. Come on, guys.
It's true.
That's what every comic person will tell you, because they want to legitimize their form of art. Guys, you're already legitimate. It's okay. You're not all superheroes. It's fine.
It's tough.
Yeah. It's getting a lot easier.
Oh, true. Comics are cool.
Comics are cool, yes. Hot takes by Ursula Gray.
Fight me.
I've been to like so many different like courses on like drawing comics and all that. And there's always like this air of like, we're real guys, we're real artists. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's fine, we're okay, it's okay. It especially comes off if you do anything like, it's not even just comics. I find like a lot of speculative and genre fiction people are like, we have artistry, and I'm like, it's okay. You don't have to impress the other people. The people who like that, like artsy stuff, they like it. And if they diminish what you like, they're jerks.
Yeah.
And if you diminish like artsy stuff because you're like, anyone can do this, you're also a jerk.
Didn't Neil Gaiman get an award for like his Sandman graphic novels, and then they like banned graphic novels from getting awards because they were mad about it?
Wow. Wow.
I forget which it was. It was one of those literary awards that's always got like
Bye, Queen.
terrible things happening.
Seeing you.
Bye.
Ursula's just gonna keep talking. I'm gonna talk over you. You should shut up. And let me.
Whoa. Hey. Hey now. I'm your elder.
Implying I'm not an immortal myself. I'm literally a skeleton. I'm a necromancer. Confirmed.
No deny, only confirm.
I need to clean this house.
Do it. Right now.
Oh my goodness.
Cleaning stream.
Cleaning stream. Our house is dirty, guys. So dirty. I'm gonna look at the auctions, guys.
Don't do it.
I'm looking at the auctions. I'm gonna tell you all about them. There's gonna be a skull auction, and I'm so gonna go. It's an online auction. I wouldn't go anywhere for an auction. Come on. Come on, let's be real here.
Who do you think I am?
I went last night.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, let's watch Gurren Lagann again.
You love that show too much.
It's really good.
It is good.
Can I not watch it?
Yeah,
Oh,
can watch it.
good. I'm gonna watch it. It's good. Okay. So it's 82 inches high. How high is 82? Is our house 82? Where's the tape measure? So I'm streaming. I'm an expert at streaming. I don't know what the tape measure is. I can't figure it out.
I know 72 is 6 feet tall.
Yeah, I know that too.
Okay.
Do you think it would fit through our table? Well, I guess you could flip it on its side, because its side is 64. Whew, 82. I think our ceiling is not 82. I think it's taller. How many inches are in a paw? Because I know how many paws tall our house is. I made up a fake measuring system for our comics. So, yeah.
Bones, how do you come up with titles?
Try to think of titles that have unique words in them, and when you look up your title, that nothing else comes up in search engines. Other than that, I'm really bad at it. So like with the Scourge of 9 Point, 9 Point isn't taken by anything, so we can do hashtag 9 Point, which is why even though we want to call it Calico, that has really bad searchability, so we don't call it that. Yeah, other than that, it's kind of like the essence of your story. It also helps to kind of do market research, because like titles are such marketing things, where it's just like your title has to give you kind of the essence of like what genre, what you're selling. You know, so if you are writing romance, look at romance novels that are in kind of your niche and see what kind of keywords they use, what kind of phrasings they use. Because like if you're naming an epic fantasy, they're really long titles. It's like the Battle of the Burdock, or you know, it's just like here's fantasy things, words. the something trilogy, the blah blah blah. I don't know. Almost just saved a page as a brush preset. It's pretty.
It is a nice cabinet.
Are you seeing this cabinet?
Yeah, seeing it.
Pretty.
10 out of 10.
I could fill it with skulls.
Of your victims?
No.
No, I know.
Come on. No one's bid on it. I didn't do it.
Buy it.
Yeah.
Buy it for $2.
Frick yeah. Have you ever done comics traditionally? Or anything traditional nowadays?
I do a lot of sketching and planning traditionally. I'd love to do a traditional comic. That's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have all the supplies. I could do it. I just need a concept and time.
Mm-hmm.
And not already have 5 million projects.
Yeah. It's easy to overload yourself with like too many projects.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be good to just start with some traditional illustrations.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was planning to do, like a zine or something for Inktober, and that would all be traditional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still planning to do that?
Maybe? We'll see.
Yeah.
No promises.
No promises. No promises, guys. She doesn't promise anything.
No.
She's immortal. She doesn't have time for promises.
Exactly. I'm aloof.
You're aloof. Are you a loofah?
Yes. Scrub, scrub.
Scrub, scrub. Loofah, loofah, loofah. Our stream is healthy.
Hey, good
Our
for
diet
it.
is not.
Hey, do you know how much fruit we have? That's so healthy.
Yeah, we have so much fruit. This stream is just a stream to talk about how much we love fruit.
It's because we're fruity. From the fruit belt.
Can you imagine making your own Fruit Loops?
Whoa.
I'm addicted to that show, the one from Bon Appetit, where they try to remake junk food in gourmet styles. Like they made like gourmet Skittles
Yo.
and gourmet Oreos. Oh, it's so amazing. I love that show. 10 out of 10. Let's get a candelabra.
Let's do it.
Signed print. Yeah. Yes, Queen. Does anyone else do things? Have you ever done traditional comics? What about doing some art critique of subscribers' drawings? We're gonna do that. It's gonna be part of my art thing, our comic book class. I just need people to engage with comic book class, and I can assure you that critiques will come down the line. Everyone keeps bugging me about reviewing their comics, and I love you guys. And maybe one day. See, I always say maybe one day, and I guess get you guys' hopes up. I mean, like, maybe in a year I might touch people's comics again. First, I want to do little singleton things, little exercises and stuff. That might actually help you a lot more than me delving right into your comics. Because a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie, if you're like new at comics, there's like so much that you're not good at that it's hard to give like a critique that's helpful because it gets like overwhelming to tell you like everything you need to improve. So I'd rather just work on like little things that we need to like all improve on to get there a little bit. Also, I can get to a lot more people if I just do exercises, you know?
True.
Like, if I catch a bunch of people that don't really know how to design characters, that's a lot better than going into one comic at a time and being like, okay, this is wrong. This. It's not even wrong. It's just like, you know, needs improvement.
Yeah.
You get an N on your report card. Oh my god. Whenever you got the N on your report card, you're like, you want to go?
I'll fight you, teacher.
Oh, I hated the S. Satisfactory. I'm like,
right?
can you just give me an E?
It feels so insulting.
Yeah.
It's like it was satisfactory.
Yeah, all of like those ones are so sassy. Except
I know.
excellent. It's excellent, satisfactory needs improvement.
Yeah.
Was that it?
I think there was R for like total fail, but
Yeah.
yeah.
The worst. Check really hard at backgrounds. I've been trying to make the outside of a fast food place for like 2 days. Yeah.
It's tough.
It's tough.
It takes a lot of practice in grabbing references to like check things. I have a lot of trouble with like proportion for backgrounds, where I'll make like a couch huge or something. So like, I feel you.
But I was thinking of doing for the exercises thing. Is I was thinking of doing like writing exercise, basic exercise, like advanced exercise. So like you could do like a writing exercise 1 week, and then the next week I make you do something very basic, like drawing cubes. Because I know a lot of you can't draw cubes. Like, a lot of people think they can draw cubes, but they don't practice it enough. Because there's so much you can learn about building your basic shapes and actually doing the study that you hate to do. And, yeah. I was thinking of doing, like raffles or something attached to it. I don't know. There's lots of ideas that go through my mind. Hello, Scribbles and Pixels. I hope you're having a lovely day. And I hope you enjoy this stream that is happening right now. I hope we are engaging. Ursula, are you going to say hi too?
Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm drawing.
Okay. Everyone's okay.
I got super focused.
Cubes equals Eldritch Abomination. Just like all those really annoying like art teacher assignments. I want people to practice those. I'll be honest, sometimes I want to commission like artists just to do like artist studies. There are some artists where I'm like, please practice perspective. Like, just take some time. I will pay you for your time to just practice a bit more. Because I love them and I want to see them improve. Because even Ursula needs to practice drawing cubes and stuff sometimes. Because, like, you know, like, everything is built up of cubes and cylinders and spheres, and learning how to render them, that's, like, the basis of everything. Knowing how to put them into perspective, do shadows, do all that stuff. There's a reason it's like a standard art student thing to do. And it's not like you can just draw one and you're done. You need to keep doing it until you're able to do all that stuff. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So I want to do that. But at the same time, like, I'm not someone who's like, you need to just draw cubes, and until you perfect the cube, you can never draw anything. I'm like, no, you've got to practice doing the more advanced stuff and trying to juggle everything at once, because eventually that's like the goal, to be able to juggle it all at once. To draw a comic in perspective with people in it, doing all the things and all the anatomies. But on the side, you should be working on always leveling up your foundational skills.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you're like a bodybuilder, right? Like when you're like starting out in bodybuilding, they always talk about like they're always like okay.
Monica's still outside.
Why did you just step inside?
She's just chilling. She's a good dog.
Monica, your brother needs to pee.
He's asleep.
He needs to pee.
Bones will come back with his bodybuilding metaphor in 2 secs.
Okay. Sorry, Ursula distracted me.
I'm sorry.
I
I just saw movement in the corner of my eye. I was like, whoa, it's really hot out.
It's like when you first start working out, everyone is like, just start working out. Like, anything you do is better than nothing. Like, that's how I feel about art. But once you want to get into the pro leagues and stuff, you need to start thinking about, like, the different muscle groups and sections, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you're first practicing art, it's like, as long as you're getting in the game, you're drawing every day, you're drawing from life, you're doing all the things that'll help you improve, you're gonna be good and you're gonna improve. But like once you really start wanting to hone those skills, you need to start targeting the specific muscle groups. You gotta be like, it's leg day, gotta work out my quads, right? It's like, it's perspective day. Gotta practice some perspective here, you know? Because like having a good foundation is the key to like continued growth and improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There we go. There's my bodybuilding metaphors. Because I can tell all of you are super into getting fit and swole. I bet all y'all lift. Is it a problem if you end up with what's practically a whole page of a spaceship landing in SFX? Yeah, sure. Nothing wrong. Try this YouTube channel called Uncomfortable, where they teach you technical skills in a new cool way. They help you with shapes. They even have a website called Draw a Box. It's free as well. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, just draw boxes, guys. Maybe for my raffle, I'll be like, okay, but you have to have done an exercise in each category to, like, get a ticket.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Upping the stakes.
Yeah, because I don't want people just doing the difficult one. Because, like, when I'm doing writing, too, I never stop doing, like, room studies.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because, like, when you're a writer, this is a very important study thing to do. Is you sit in a room and you describe the room. You describe all 5 senses. You write a scene, and then you do it from 3 different POVs. You do it from like first person POV, then you do it from another POV, and then you select different characters to see how they would interpret the room. Like, it's a good practice thing. It's a exercise in observation. And it's an exercise in perspective. It's just solid all around. 10 out of 10. Favorite study. And I do it, you don't always need a pen and paper, you can just do it in your head, which is fine. You can write prose in your head, especially if you're not going to keep it. But, yeah, whenever I go to new, interesting places, it's a good thing to do. Yeah. Ursula is very intense.
Sorry, I'm trying to really think about what I'm doing.
That's fine. I'm glad she's working. Tomorrow we're gonna see the Mr. Rogers documentary.
I'm excited.
Me too. I haven't been to a flick in a while. Do you want this painting of trees? I don't.
You looking at the auction?
Yeah, I'm looking at the auction. There's a wooden glass table. There's a lamp. ASMR. Brass lamps. Dresser drawers. Bunches of books. A terrifying teddy bear. Keep getting likes. Everyone's liking Leo. He's a good dog.
He's a
A
really good
mobile
dog.
with burbs. Guys, this is lit. A granny chair. Oh my god, all these snow globes. Whew. I hope this is entertaining. It's like the most entertaining I can be right now. What's everyone talking about now? Is there some kind of art you guys don't like very much? Not that I can think of.
I know. I like aspects of most stuff.
There's some styles that don't appeal to my aesthetics.
Yeah.
But then, like, after I stare at them a while, I kind of love
Mm.
You know?
Yeah.
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 We're pretty accepting people.
We are. Because, like, if...
I don't like art that's done by horrible people.
Yeah.
Unless it's really good art, which it becomes very conflicting. But, like, when someone's, like, it's hard to sometimes separate, especially if you know someone's like a Nazi before you look at their art.
Yeah, then you're like, I hate all of it.
You're like, I just can't separate this when I look at it. But if you love it beforehand and then you learn they're like a Nazi, then it's like, ugh.
It's horrible.
Then it's like, I love this, but ugh.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not even to say that you can't learn anything from it and that it's not objectively, it's not like good or anything, it's just hard. That's the only times where I have trouble with art, but otherwise I'm like, I'm pretty accepting.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a holographic wolf print on our wall now. Like, I don't think we're like the epitome of taste.
No. Yeah.
Because I think there's always something like, because like TV and art cringe stuff, like I still find it kind of
wonderful.
I think there's something about it that just sends me back in time, and I kind of love it. Like when you see those really big anime eyes that fill up the whole head, and like there's no forehead, and there's like the black outlines. Like I find the black shading can be really hard to look at, but I love the look of like neon, my very first OC. Like
true.
Like I would totally hang one up on the wall. But like it's something. It's almost like. It's sort of like. Is it Kandinsky who did the Kandinsky, or am I thinking Matisse? One sec. I don't think it's Kandinsky I'm thinking of. It's someone in the same period of time who did like the really childlike drawings that kind of sends you back.
Oh yeah.
Like that's how I feel like when I look at TV and art stuff. Like it's missing a lot of the composition that really makes it appealing on top of that nostalgic response, but it totally has that for me. And I love Pomo, and I love kitsch, and Pomo's really kitsch. So yeah. Let's talk art, guys. I think the whole Control-Alt-Delete, no effort webcomic style is the only kind of art I don't really like. Yeah. Like, Control-Alt-Delete is weird because it has such a cultural significance and it's so fascinating. like you can't... Like, it's meme art at this point, and there's something kind of... Like, H-Bomb's video on it, that was just, like, peak. Like, I love the idea of, like, the culture, like, how it affects art and all that crap. Yeah. But I'm a freaking, I don't know. I'm a weirdo.
Like, I guess some, like... fetish art makes me uncomfortable, but that might just because of like the content of the art. It might not be the style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the thing where I'm like...
Stuff. Or dishes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Marcel.
Hello.
Oh, and also hi, Pigeon Boy.
Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I do like the found art kind of aesthetic.
What do you mean?
Just like found objects.
And
those
like
are good. The new life. Yeah. Good news. H-Bomb is like my religion. Didn't know you watched him.
He's really good.
Yeah, no. I love H-Bomb's work. I love that shit. Yeah, it's hot in here. I need to do up my hair. I have long flowing locks.
Yes.
I need to get a haircut.
Yeah, you hippie.
You say words while I...
Aw. Vita says, I love your channel so much, guys. Thank you. That's really sweet. Thank you for watching. My god, it's so weird trying to draw Rizzo again. Who the heck is he, and how do I draw him?
Who's Rizzo?
Risotto Couscous. He's a cute monster boy.
His name is actually Rizzo Sharp.
Oh, Rizzo Sharp. Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. Oh my gosh.
He was never, like, officially named. Last named.
True. In our heart, he'll always be Risotto Couscous, though. Is that for me?
Mm-mm.
No. You put a half-eaten strawberry down beside me.
It's because I wanted to put my hair up.
Oh. But also eat a wonderful strawberry.
Did you play Night in the Woods?
No. Is that cute game with all the animals? Because I want to play it. It looks cool.
Okay. Matica and Fado. I have half a strawberry here. And you're both good dogs, but only one of you can have it. Because this is the Hunger Games. Because you're hungry dogs. So I'm going to throw it. And one of you is going to get it. Okay, cast your votes now. Press 1, Matica gets it. Press 2, Fado gets it.
Fado is a small Australian Shepherd.
Matica is a small golden doodle. Oh no, press 3. You got one for Fado. Oh, one more for Fado.
Oh, Fado.
Oh wait.
Whoa, no,
Wait,
they'll
was
believe
one
in Matica.
One was Matica?
Yeah.
Okay, Matica. Everyone's voted for you. Okay,
Oh.
we didn't even try to get it.
No, he's waiting like a good boy.
Oh. He's looking to see if she dropped any. Matica.
I love when we say our dog is named Matica to people and they think her name is Monica.
Monica.
Just Monica.
Monica. Yeah, I mean, it's my favorite game. All of the characters, also Eagle Should Have Been a Small Town, cute rats. Sounds like a good game. Sounds like my aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
I am liking the look of these covers.
Thanks.
Yeah. 3, you get it. I don't want it. It's the top of the strawberry. It's all the, like...
The green bits.
Yeah, the green bits. I always give it to the dog. Doki Doki Literature Club. We played that.
He did. Bones got really into it.
Yeah. Yeah. Dan Wells posted about it. That's how I
Oh, really?
Yeah, Dan Wells played
Whoa.
it, and he was like, it's a really good game. So I had my expectations a lot higher.
Oh.
I was not expecting kind of just creepy pasta.
Ah, yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
No. It's cool.
It's cool. I like the digging into it.
Mm-hmm.
But not my favorite horror. But I'm not even a horror elitist, guys.
Yeah.
There's so much elitism in horror. This is why horror divided.
Mm-hmm.
That's not horror. I'm not scared of it. Horror is like comedy,
Yes.
where it's not allowed to be in the genre if it doesn't get the reaction.
Mm.
Like fantasy, you're never going to be like, that's not fantasy, because I didn't think wizards enough. You know? It's like, this isn't comedy because I didn't laugh. You don't get to be a comedy movie because I didn't laugh. And it's like, you're not horror, I'm not scared of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks. What's your favorite creepypasta? I don't... Ursula, you seem like you will get creepypasta.
My favorite creepypasta?
I don't know any of them. I know about Ben.
Ben?
The Majora's Mask one.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one.
Oh, yeah.
I know about the dog with the zipper. That one was
That was stupid.
all creepypastas.
That's
kinda
true.
stupid. I don't know about creepypasta, But I was really scared when I was a kid of like one of those like playground stories, which are basically creepypasta. Like it was like, do you want to hear a scary story? And it was like this girl, and her mom buys her like a doll, and every night the doll gets closer to her until one night the doll or like the last night the doll's like closest to her, and it's like, I'm gonna kill your family or something. And then like the next day the doll's not there, and she goes out and like she finds her family dead, and then it kills her. And as a kid I was terrified of this. So yeah, don't tell me spooks. I get scared of like I get so scared of like the most mundane, annoying creepypasta stuff. Like, I don't really get scared of the psychological horror that's meant to like mind fuck you or anything. I love that stuff. I still consider it horror. I'm not really scared of the Spiral. Like, what's that guy, that manga who does all the horror stuff. He did the one with the Spiral, and he did the one with This Is My Hole.
Is his name Ito or something?
I think it's Ito, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get scared of that, but I got scared, and I hate that I got scared of these things. Because usually I watch horror movies, watch horror-related things in the summer, and at night it's really hot, so I start tripping out in these weird fever dreams, and it's always just like weird imagery and stuff that really will trip me out. So I got freaking terrified of FNAF, and I hated myself. I was like, I just want to sleep. It's not that scary. Why am I just like having these weird visions of these freaking animatronics in my head? I hate this. I hate that I'm afraid of this. And I slept with the lights on, and I felt like such a baby. But it's like, those things. Like, the same thing happened with Doki Doki, with, like, the eyeball moving thing. Like, I would see that in the dark. Like, the image gets burned into my head.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like, I'm shown a spooky image, and, like, I can't quite get it out of my head. And it's so quick that it's, like, burned into it, and it's so obscure. And it's just, like, I can't look at it. And then when I'm trying to sleep in the hot summer heat, I just see it, and I'm like, I can't. I'm already unable to sleep. I'm already rolling in sweat in my bed. It's the worst. Like, other things that happened to me with that was Serial Experiments Lane. The part where, like, she, like, the Essie Lane opens the door, and it's, like, the alien. I'm like, this is such a stupid scene. Why am I, like, scared like an alien's gonna walk into my room? Like, all in context, none of these things make sense to me. Silent Hill 2 did it to me, too. Like, it was the nurses.
Oh, yeah, they're pretty freaky.
I think it was the nurses. I don't know. It may have been just general unease at Silent Hill 2. Because Silent Hill 2 was the one I stayed up till, like, 4 a.m. watching. And it was really hot, and I hadn't moved into the basement. That was the game that moved me into the basement. Which is silly. Like, when you watch a horror thing, you shouldn't be like, I want to sleep in the basement now, but my basement is cold. So, like, I slept in the cold basement and I was able to sleep. Sorry, what are we all talking about? Nope yourself out on that situation, please.
There was one, I don't know if it's not a creepypasta, kind of.
Bones is only scared of low-budget horror games.
True. There was, so I listened to a supernatural true crime podcast, and it's called And That's Why We Drink, and they had a listener story. Wait, oh no, which one was it? Oh no, was it My Favorite Murder, or was it And That's Why We Drink? Either way, there was a listener story who told, they said that, like...
Sharknado was the scariest.
They said that, like, every night, when they were a kid, they'd see this, like, shadow in their doorway that had, like, it was a hairy man with bright red eyes, and, like, it would just stare at them, and, like, and the image is terrifying. But also, they were saying later that, like, they met up with some friends who, like, grew up in the same town? Maybe? Anyway, they, like, didn't know each other growing up, and they didn't live near each other, but they met, and they, like, mentioned it offhand, like, oh yeah, there used to be this, like, creepy man with red eyes who would watch me, and the other person, like, looked at them like, there was a hairy man with red eyes that stood at the end of my bed every night, and I, like, flipped. I don't know why. It's the stupidest thing, but that freaked me out when I heard it.
You know what freaked me out?
What?
So the other night, I was dozing off casually. My phone's set to night mode, so at nighttime it only will buzz. It doesn't ring.
Mm-hmm.
And so my phone buzzes, and like I'm not quite asleep, and Ursula RPs with me through the night. So like I was like, okay, did she reply? And I check it, and it's a voicemail. And I'm like, a voicemail? My phone wasn't even ringing. Like, how did I get a voicemail?
Oh.
And like it was like my phone was like no missed call.
Huh.
It was like just the voicemail. So I turn it on, and I'm listening to it, and it's just like this girl on the voicemail, and like she's talking in English, but like it's not. Later on, I realized it's just not like her native language, but it sounded really weird, and I couldn't make out what she was saying. She was like, it was like, I wish I kept it, but it was, you're wanted at the something, please call back or some shit. And I was like, what are you saying? It was like, and I was sleepy, so it was like really creepy, and it was like that tingy like phone thing. And I was like, okay, it's just a telemarketer. Just calm down about it. But it was like, what if it's a ghost?
Right.
But then, like, I listened to it again, and I'm like, what is she saying? So I was like panicking. I was like, I don't want to put this on speakerphone. I don't want to hear it. Like, but I feel like if I actually listen to it, I'll calm down because I'll realize this is just a phone scam. And then, so I turn it on, and it makes no sense. It makes even less sense, like, hearing it out loud. It's like, you missed our call. You're wanted at the consume. And I'm like, what is that? And like, I waited this time for the whole thing. And then it repeats. And it repeats in Cantonese. And I'm like, okay, what is being called to me? Like, why is this like quiet, muffled, like Chinese woman calling me? And so I look into the number. And the number, I received the phone call a week ago. And it had just ended up in my voicemail after a week. I'm like, what is this? And I looked at the number, and it looked like, it looked more like a, what are those numbers? It looked more like an IP address, but it turned out it was like an Australian phone number. And yeah, so I was like, just calm down. And thankfully I've been listening to Reply All, so they go into like phone scams all the time.
Yeah.
So it's just a phone scam. Just look it up. Someone probably has dealt with this before. So I look it up, and apparently it's like this Australian phone scam that's meant to like freak out Chinese immigrants into thinking they're in trouble with the government. And I was just sad. I was no longer scared. I was like, well, I'm not scared, but that'd be the worst. Yeah. Anyways.
Have I told you guys about how, like, I'm being followed by this Anna person?
Oh my god, Anna.
So, like, I got my phone, and, like, I got a new number and stuff, like, a couple of years ago, and I keep getting calls from, like, from people who are looking for the previous owner of the phone, and her name is Anna. So I'm constantly getting calls from, like, credit card companies being like, you owe us money, Anna. And, like, there was one lady who was, like, she called me up and she was like, am I speaking with Anna? And I was like, oh, no, sorry. And she's like, is Anna there? And I was like, no, she's not. And she was like, is this your address? And she listed off something that's like in town, but not where I live. And I was like, nope, that's not me. And she was like, okay, when you're ready to stop lying, I'll call back. And then she hung up. And I was like, I hate you. So the next time they called, I was like, listen, am I talking to a manager? 'Cause stop calling me. I hate you people. I'm not Anna. If I get one more call from you, I'm like screaming. And then there was one night, Bones and I were staying at a hotel for a convention. And at 3 a.m., we're asleep in our hotel room, the phone starts ringing. And I was like, what? And it was the hotel phone. And so I was like, oh my God, is there like an emergency? And I pick it up, and it's some chick on the other end going, Anna.
What the?
Anna. Are you there, Anna? And I was like, what? And then I could hear like people laughing in the background, and she hung up.
What?
It was freaky.
How did they know you were in the hotel?
Right?
Why do they think you're Anna?
I don't know. It was the hotel phone, too. It wasn't my
Yeah.
cell phone.
What the hell?
Anna. It's creepy.
Did you yell, I'm not Anna?
I was like, who are you people? They hung up.
Yeah.
What the hell? Someone says just let it go or something.
Let the phone number go. It's a great phone number. It's really easy to remember.
Guy also says that they like, that's why we drink.
It's a great podcast.
I actually have the same problem with jump scares. Only Little Nightmare type of horror is horror I can handle. When I was smaller, I would read wiki pages on horror movies and still scare myself.
Oh no! That's adorable.
My grandma says demon kids with black eyes in the back of her car one night when she was driving. Then my brother saw a tiny black figure run to his closet. And I'm guessing they got your GPS signal.
They're tracking me.
When you said the phone starts ringing, mine did. Oh jeez.
Oh no! They're asking for
Hey.
Anna. Hang up.
Hey, okay. Okay, I'm gonna call you Alma.
Hello. Welcome to our stream. Okay, Bones, is this a good design
You are.
that I've
good
come up
design.
with? It's the one that's all black.
All black.
All black.
One sec, I have to find it. Wait, is it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
You like it?
That one's a bit too cute, but I imagine that's just a thumbnail.
Yeah, it's just sketch.
Ask your question.
Tell us. Tell us your
Your
question.
Cushion. Tell us your cushion. Tell us your cushions. Have you heard Alice Isn't Dead? It's from the Night Vale guy.
No, I haven't.
I have not. I haven't even done the Night Vale thing. I'm not up on the podcasts as much as Ursula is.
I wanted to make a YouTube channel and that's why we drink.
Yeah.
I got really into it, and I was like, oh my god, I want to do a podcast with Bones about webcomics. Because I'm in love with this podcast. And then Bones is like, let's just do YouTube videos. Now we're here.
Yeah. So you can thank them, I guess. Manica, what are you doing?
Manuka, are you a good dog?
You bad dog?
She's just confused.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to make fun of your spelling.
No, we just can't pronounce any usernames. We just butcher them.
No, I just said Christian.
Oh, question. Oh, sorry. I
It's
misunderstood.
fine.
I'm foolish.
No, you're not foolish. Guys, stop doubting yourselves.
Truth.
How do you make your comics interesting? That's a big question. If you're interested in it, it'll be inherently interesting to someone just like you. That is the lamest advice, but that is the advice I'm always given. If you're into it, someone else is into it. If it makes your heart sing, someone else's heart will sing with it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Exactly. Make the thing you want to see in the world.
Yeah. If you look at your work and you're like, this is something I would love, then someone else will love it. It's just a problem of getting it to them.
Do you mean like, how do you keep people reading? Like, intrigue?
Probably. I don't know. Questions.
Bones, you're the writing guy. Come on.
I am not a puppet. You cannot just pull my strings. Like story or plot. Why not both? Do both. Gotta grab groceries.
Groceries for ghosts.
Groceries. Yeah, kind of. How to plot, how to make intrigue. That's something I'll have to do a video on. Like, I'm having trouble with the big talks right now. I think I'm just exhausted. But, interest, plot. Well, you could look at my plotting videos, and that can kind of help you how, like, if you do the thing where you are constantly kind of building off of. See, this is why I don't want to talk, because I have like I'm having like trouble getting my words to my mouth from my brain, so they're coming out really scrambled eggs right now. But if you do the yes but no and, where you just make every next scene really exciting, it'll be exciting. See, it's not coming out like I want it to. Like, there's a reason I script out what I want to say on these like big topics. Every scene should just end worse for your characters than it began. Is like a good rule of thumb.
Yes.
How do you... It's okay, keep going. Okay, thank you. I appreciate your question all the same, though.
It's a good question. I'm constantly like, how do I make this cool?
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. How do you design characters, Ursula?
You start with their personality.
Yeah.
You pick a
Blood type. Very crucial.
Exactly.
You sample the blood type in reality so that you have
Yes.
an understanding of what the blood type means.
You do a little taste testing. You absorb its power.
Yes. You can't draw O-negative characters unless you have sampled O-negative blood.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay. And no matter what, always be positive. Okay, actual answers.
Right. So you start with their personality, because everything about their design should like augment who they are as a person. It's great to start with like a simple shape that again augments the personality. So if they're, say, someone who's very like reliable and sturdy and
we always go to
cool.
this one. It's a square.
Yeah, it's a square. If you want someone who's really soft and nurturing and sweet, use a circle. If you want someone who's like clever or villainous, a triangle. Like, there's a bunch of like visual shorthands for all these different like character archetypes. Yeah. So then you want to start building like their body type and their costume off of these shapes, so they'll be really cohesive. So like there should be like a triangle through line through your one character and a circle through line through your other character, and then you start thinking about like how they would dress themselves and how they would clothe themselves. Like,
YouTube, why are you always shit in the bed? It says we've only been streaming for 15 minutes.
What?
Stop. Anyways,
yeah, so
we have a lot of videos on character design.
we do. I go through it a lot in my vlog.
Yeah, her vlog is like nothing but character design right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Need to be designed.
Yes.
It's hard.
It is. It's really hard, and when you're designing,
you can see her struggle.
When you're designing characters, your first try doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay to retry a bunch of times.
Yeah. It says 2 hours for me.
2 hours.
2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 ho There's some questions. So Almaraz, Alma, said, do you have to write everything or like a summary? At the very least, since you're doing all of it yourself, you should write out a summary of all the events that are going to happen. I personally am always of the opinion that you should write your entire script, especially if it's your first time, because it's nice not to be like juggling everything, just not trying to do everything at once. So if you sit down and write your script out, like that is a golden idea, but I understand that not everyone works that way. But that's just my suggestion. Try writing out your first script, and if you don't like it, you can always change it later. But it's better to have it there than not have it there. What else? What happened? I usually do a summary for the first half, then write the whole script. That's different. Could you give a quick opinion on some character designs I did? Not right now. I'd like to have like time. I'm gonna, in the future we are gonna do character design, like critique stuff. I can legit promise that is happening. That is something I would want to do for like the advanced exercises things. But right now it's just writing exercises that I'll be looking at. If you want them to be one-sided, make a Mobius strip. Do you want to write everything? Do you have to write everything for the summary? Thank you. Almaz. Okay. Everyone's good. Yeah. Everyone's good. We're all on the same page now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I want to do character design critiques, but I'd like to kind of have some kind of rules and regulations involved. Because it's really hard to just like see a character design and give a critique on it, because there's a lot of stuff that goes into critique, and I'd like it to be all good.
Yeah.
I want it to be
Good and fair. And
she was just being really cute.
oh, cute doggy.
She was sleeping.
Screeching noise.
You're being good for this live stream. She's a good girl. I underestimate her all the time. I'm just getting more cola.
Okay.
Have you had enough tea?
Oh, I only had 1 cup.
Okay. Well, now you can just add ice and you'll have iced tea.
Yes.
Because the sweetener blends in really easy compared to the sugar.
Alright. We switched over to artificial sweetener to try and cut down on our sugar. So far it's pretty good. We've at least been cutting sugar out of our drinks, which is where I think we have most of our sugar. Uwu. I'm sorry for saying uwu again.
Uwu is just how we call to each other. It's our mating call.
And
It's like, it's how we keep in touch. You just
like-
say uwu into the darkness, and if an uwu comes back, it means you're safe.
it's like wolves howling in the night.
My name is Huda, but my last name is Almazuri. I'm so bad at names. Screeching noises. Fairest boy. What is happening? So, about character design.
What about character design? Everyone's always into character design.
It's a tough subject. There's so much to character design.
I think a lot of people struggle with character design, and I don't want to be rude. Not meaning to be rude, but like if you're a new artist, I think it's easy to struggle with character design if you don't have your fundamentals down.
Mm.
Yeah, because if you can't draw shapes, it's really hard to make character design. So fundamentals, guys, if I've ever. But also do character design on the side. You gotta work on all your skills in tandem. It's a juggling act.
Mm-hmm.
I love this Lovecraft story, The Uwu in the Darkness.
You have to uwu into the abyss.
Have you ever had an animal sit on your head? Yep.
Yep.
It's fine. So should you keep it the same, or can you edit it? Character design, should you keep it the same, or can you edit it? You can edit it. If it's bad and you have moved on, go right ahead and edit it. There's no rules against it. There's no comic book police.
Wee woo wee woo.
Wee woo comic book police. I see that you have redesigned your character. That is a $500 ticket, and you have your comic book license revoked.
Bones, I found our next scam. Comic book police.
Animals constantly sit on my head. They don't constantly sit on mine, but a cat climbed onto my head once.
Kiwi, so cute.
I have a picture of it.
Yep.
It's my profile pic on my Facebook. Don't stalk me. Please, thanks. Bye. Scamming and spamming. When writing tidbits of text while brainstorming or script writing, do you use actual prose, soulless sentences, or halfway memes? Why not all three?
He uses lots of emojis to tell me what characters are expressing.
Not anymore.
Yeah, true. You've gotten a little better. A lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I kind of miss the emojis.
Yeah. They're so descriptive.
They are very descriptive. I'm taking a break from designing clothes for my manipulative character. When writing tidbits of... Oh wait, I read that one. I just left internet for an hour. Oh no.
Aw,
Aw.
that sucks.
I'm probably not going to leave anytime soon. We always say we're going to stream for an hour and then it like lasts forever. Maybe eventually we'll stop streaming so much, but like, we've got so much work done.
Mm-hmm.
And we're such lonely people. This is like the closest thing we have to interaction in like ever. My Tumblr is Pot at Will's. If you want to check my art. Sometimes I look at y'all's art and I don't say anything. Because if I do it for one of you, I'm going to have to do it for all of you. That's the problem. As soon as you open that floodgate, everyone floods in. It's a floodgate. Everyone's like, well, could you check my art? And I love it. I love reacting to people's art, and I love giving people things. But, guys, it takes up a lot of time. Part of the reason I'm not really into it right now is Spider Forest applications are out, so I have to read like a whole bunch of comics that have been submitted to Spider Forest, and I have to vote on them. So I'm already painfully looking at people's stuff right now. Painful being like I have to like judge them and I have to give like final approval, which is hard.
Painstakingly go through them?
No, it's painful. Just painful.
Mm.
It's like, oh, if it's good, it's not painful. Because it's like, okay, go through. Come on in. And if it's not, it's like, oh, I have to crush your dreams like you were a bug. That's fair. Yeah. I am honestly super flattered that people like my opinions and want to show me their art.
Yeah.
If you show me fan art, I will always open it though. So that's the actual secret. But the problem is if you show me fan art, I'm not going to give you a critique.
Yes, because it's rude to critique a gift.
Exactly. That's how I get out of it.
Yeah.
What is out? What is out? What? What? I'm confused.
Oh, the Spider Forest applications?
Oh, the Spider Forest applications.
We're part of the Spider Forest Comic Collective. And so whenever they open applications, the members have to go through and...
It's a democracy. We have to
Yeah.
vote on who's allowed in.
Yep. It's a cult.
It's
The Spider Forest cult.
we can leave whenever we want to.
Yeah.
Enter the Spider Forest and never come out.
Wow. Can you make a video about starting an art channel?
Maybe when we have more subs.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't have much to say on the topic quite yet. We'd like to, like at least a year of experience before we start like telling y'all.
Giving
ideas.
seminars.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll let you know. It could all crash and burn.
True. I used to watch live streams all the time with my crappy internet, and it would like poop out on me all the time.
Aw.
Like, no.
I know. You're like, yeah.
You know what you do when you miss someone's stream? Here's the trick. Okay, to catch up.
Okay.
YouTube has the DVR, right? So you go back to where you left off, and then you hit it to double speed, and then eventually you'll catch up to like what's live, but you won't have missed anything.
Smart boy.
Yeah. I do that all the time.
Mm.
Don't want competition. Sarcasm, but maybe.
No.
No.
We could give you tips about like starting one, but I don't feel confident
Yeah.
in our ability to give you a successful art channel.
Well, I saw this great,
The Bones was giving the marketing tips on our last stream.
yeah, it was. But like, there was this great, wait, when did I listen to this? Oh, it was on Reply All.
Oh yeah?
Okay, don't interrupt me,
Okay.
'cause you don't know what you're talking about. And I'm gonna lose track of what I'm saying.
Can you believe how rude this guy is? No, I'll be quiet.
They were talking about how they went to a big social media type convention seminar thing, and there was all sorts of different creators there that would talk about how to be successful on YouTube. And then one guy comes up and he's going to do a seminar, and he starts talking about his seminar topic, which is how to win the lottery. And he goes into it and he's like, okay, so as we notice, we're looking here, you see there's like a pattern of nines. Nines seem to be like common on like winning tickets. And he like keeps going and he says, like, you see how ridiculous this is? Like, YouTube is a lottery. You know, we can teach you how to buy new tickets, but no one's going to teach you how to win. There is no guarantee. You know? Yeah. And that's kind of how I feel about a lot of things. Like, you could be doing everything you could possibly need to be, but you might not necessarily be successful. The point of life, point of like the YouTube game is learning how to put in more tickets. Because we're all just people running around with lightning rods and hoping it'll strike them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and all these people climb up onto like a hill because some guy climbed up onto the hill and got struck by lightning, but now it's like, oh, the clouds have moved from that hill and we have to go do another one.
Yeah.
It's a heck, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. So much heck.
You made me so happy by just seeing it.
What kinds of shows are you into? I like. Okay. Imagine me opening up Netflix. What do I click on? Documentaries. Lots and lots of documentaries. I love documentaries. That is my steez. My steez. And informational stuff. I'm like a nonfiction dude. I go to the library. I go to the nonfiction section. So I don't read a lot of fiction. I don't consume a lot of fiction. I wish I did. So the stuff I do like is very, very specific, thankfully. So like I could list a handful of shows, and like those are the only ones I've watched. Currently, we're watching Hunter x Hunter, the 2011 reboot, and we're watching it dubbed because I love anime. I love the sub, but I have a lot of difficulty reading, so I cannot watch anime, and listen to voices at the same time. It like causes my brain to short circuit. So we're watching that. I really like Gurren Lagann. That's my current fave anime. I like Kill la Kill.
I love Kill la Kill.
Mm-hmm. I love Gilmore Girls. You can tell because I'll mention it in every video. It's like my my go-to example of contemporary romance.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It is really good. I'm always interested in what other people are doing. Cool. I like Undertale. That's a good show. It's my favorite anime. Yeah.
Yeah.
I play like Undertale and Wind Waker, like those are the two games I play, and that's about it. I played Breath of Fire.
Oh yeah.
You know, we're playing Breath of Fire 3. We're still getting through it, no spoilers.
Yeah.
I know it's an ancient game, but like I keep getting stuck halfway through.
Yeah.
And a stupid fishing side quest. I love that fight scene when Sans kills Goku.
Best scene.
What are we into? Like, there's a delay, so I'm not sure which one you're talking about. If Hunter x Hunter, we're like 12 episodes in. So like
No, we're like 20 episodes in.
Oh, we're like 20 episodes in. So no spoilers. None. Whatsoever.
None.
All the other ones we finished.
Yeah.
Except Breath of Fire 3.
Because we're never going to finish it because it's a really long game.
It's like playing an anime.
Yeah.
Do you feel
It's
that?
great.
Like all the side quests and stuff?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
I really like the Tales games for that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Tales of Xillia.
Mm-hmm.
That one's my fave. I couldn't play the second one. I tried really hard, but I had trouble getting into it. I really like the first one,
Do
though.
you watch One Piece? One Piece is on our list.
Yeah.
We're slowly going through all of the shonen. So like all of the shonen. all of like the mainstay like shonen jumps.
Yeah.
Except Bleach, because I have not heard anything good about Bleach.
Yes.
I want to watch Naruto. I've never watched Naruto. And I really want to watch Naruto.
Naruto?
Naruto. What is your opinion on Trajan? I don't know what that is, so I have no opinion. I leave a lot of comments on other webcomics just telling them how much I love their work and often subscribe to my comic. It's honestly the best. Aww. That's sweet of them. Do you leave comments on our thing? Now that I'm thinking, you probably do. Like, one person. Okay. It's all coming together.
You ever have that moment where you're like, oh, you're that person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the gift with the numbers.
Yeah.
Good luck watching 900 episodes. Yeah, I will watch them over the course of 900 days. It'll only take 3 years. Come on. So much shonen. Do you remember Shugo Chara?
Yes.
Yeah. I never watched it.
Me neither.
I just like the OP.
I like the name.
I like the pink
Yeah.
haired anime girl. I want to watch Sailor Moon.
Mm-hmm.
I've never watched all of it. I've watched like the first 2 acts multiple times. I guess they're called arcs. Did you guys watch Twin Peaks or Legion? I've watched neither.
I really need to watch Twin Peaks, but I
Yeah.
haven't.
Bruno's dad. Fairy Tail? No. I'm not too interested in Fairy Tail. I want to watch Spice and Wolf. I haven't done that yet. There's like a long list of animes that I need to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof, that's such a backlog. I have to watch JoJo.
Mm.
That's on me. That's probably like the next one after Hunter x Hunter.
Well, you need to watch FMA Brotherhood.
Yeah, I need to prepare myself. There's something about it it's like Evangelion. It's like I don't want to disappoint you.
It's fine if you don't like them.
That's the
But you'll probably like them.
I don't like Ava so far.
Oh right, you stopped at the penguin.
Yeah, I saw Penguin. There's so much fiction. There's no way I'll be able to ever see everything. I couldn't be interested in. Yeah. Favorite magical girl anime? I haven't watched a lot of them, I'll be honest.
Does Luluco count?
Yes. Luluco is the best magical girl.
Luluco is best.
I like Madoka Magica because I'm an edgelord. And I named my dog Madoka because of Madoka Magica. So
Madoka Magica?
Magica. Because I call her Madoka because they anglicize the heck out of that name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Madoka.
Madoka.
Madoka. Do you like watermelon? No.
I love watermelon.
Okay. I love watermelon. Watermelon's a great fruit. Let me talk about watermelon for a second. Okay. My dad would buy watermelon all the time. And he'd cut it in half. He'd take a slice. He'd nibble it. He'd be like, this isn't a good watermelon. And then he would just leave it there. And fruit flies would flood the house. It would be like the plagues of Egypt. Fruit flies everywhere. And I just wanted to die. And I have this hatred for watermelon because of this. So, yeah. What time is it where we are? It is 3 p.m. I'm very passionate about watermelon.
Yeah. You were traumatized by
I
watermelon.
am so excited for fall. I am so hyped for autumn leaves, corn mazes, pumpkins. I'm like so hyped.
These tears in his eyes.
Oh my god.
I just love autumn.
I do. I love it so much. I'm ready for the spooks.
Yes.
I'm ready for the spoops, the gaffs, the laughs.
Oh, I can't wait to wear like a sweater and a little pea coat.
Oh my god, yes.
That's the best.
I want to wear cute scarves.
Yes.
I want to go to the farmer's market again in autumn. I want to eat candy corn.
Yes.
Oh,
Pumpkin.
kettle corn, pumpkin spice lattes.
Yes.
Ah. Bless.
I am basic white girl. I love them. It was ironic at first. It is not anymore.
Yeah, I already died.
I feel like that's how like a lot of the things I love begin. It's like, I like this ironically. No, I don't.
Oh, people aren't excited for school.
Oh, true.
Ha!
Suckers.
Joke's on you. We never have time off. We're adults.
Just wait till you're a grown up and
you don't even have summer vacation
Yeah.
to enjoy.
you just work.
It's all pain. Yeah, it's good.
Just time off at Christmas.
Yeah.
That's enough.
I like work because you get to leave it.
When you want to. Oh.
I mean, like, I don't know what you mean. I'll get back to that point. But I mean, like, when you get home from work, there's no homework.
That's true.
Well, some jobs. You're
Yeah.
CEO, there's probably, you never leave.
You're never done work.
You never leave. But, like, yeah.
What I mean is you get to decide when your vacation is.
Okay, yeah, I think we're kind of, like, that's true. That's true, but some people don't. You
True.
like your work because
That's-
you get to.
I like my work because of that.
Yeah. But that's good. I like deciding my own vacation.
Hmm.
I love my job. Being a homemaker is great. I get to decide all my hours, but everyone judges you.
True.
Why don't you have a job? I'm like, because I don't.
Writers also get that.
Artists in general.
Yeah, they're like, when you get in a real job and you're like, you
Shut
don't-
up, Mom.
Yeah. You don't understand me, Mom.
I personally hate summer. I am not a fan. Okay, I used to be worse. Me and Summer used to not like each other tons. Now I can tolerate summer. Sometimes. When it gets so hot that you can't go outside without an instant sunburn, like, no. Go away. But, like, some general things about summer I've started to like. Like, I've warmed up to them. Because it's so hot. You can't possibly cool. So you have to warm up to summer in some regards. Yeah. Yeah. Summer's just hard. Like, summer and winter, I just get fat because I can't leave the house. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't like spring. And I think it's just because of where we live. Because spring is either summer or winter. It's either super cold and like slushy, or it's way too hot.
Yeah. Autumn is best.
Autumn is best.
Autumn is best, girl.
Yes. My waifu.
I love Christmas.
Christmas is pretty great.
I love December. December is amazing. Okay, worst months are worst months. Okay, let me tell you my least favorite months. Okay, I hate August. Not August. I hate July. July is a hell month with heat out the ass. It's like least favorite month, and there's nothing fun going on in July. Okay, second least favorite month, January. January, piss off. Like, you are a worthless month and nobody likes you. Okay? Especially where we are. Where January is just a dead. January and July are just dead months. Where everything is dead. The grass is dead in July because the sun has killed it. And in January, everything is frozen. And, like, there's nothing exciting going on in January. Your vacation has ended in January. You're trying to get your life back in order. Like, Christmas was fun. You had a white Christmas. It was great. There was snow everywhere. It was amazing. And then it's like, snow, could you go away? Could you just leave? Like, February I like because me and you have, like, an anniversary thing going on in February. And February, like, I know some people feel like it's super long, but it's kind of short, and like you start inching towards summer, inching towards spring. March, I hate March because I always feel like March should be green, but March is always snow. And April there is snow.
Yes.
And like April's when the snow starts to leave. April, like, you never know what's happening there. May is alright.
I need a quick break to stretch.
Okay, stretch break.
Stretch break. My favorite month is October. Because it's the perfect temperature, especially towards the end of the month where it's usually like it's nice and chill, and it's nice and like sunny, and like.
Why do you hate winter? I hate winter because I have to go out. Oh my god, there's so much talking. Oh my god, summer is awesome. I hate winter. No. I warm up to them. Don't talk about hot places. Like here, it can get up to 56. Oh. God.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I stir my tea.
Mm-hmm. Canada is amazing. I love Canada. Okay, the thing about Canada, okay, let's talk about Canada for a second. When you talk about the weather in Canada, it's like talking about the weather in the States. It's like so varied. Like West Coast, get out. Like you don't know what's going on.
Exactly. Well, West Coast does sound annoying because it's always rainy, and that would be depressing.
Yeah.
But they don't get crazy snow, so.
They don't get hurricanes. They don't get crazy snow. They don't get crazy heat. The West Coast can shut up. Also, we're talking Alaska and Yukon here.
Yeah.
Like, go away. Well, I guess Alaska can get pretty hot.
Can it?
Wait, no, not hot.
Cold?
Forest fiery.
Oh. Not good.
Um,
Dry.
Yeah, dry.
Yeah.
Okay, what is everyone talking? Snow. It doesn't snow at winter in my country. It's just cold and dry and awful.
Ugh. Oh yeah, Quebec is horrible for snow, and
Oh god, Quebec is awful. Not as a country.
for weather.
For weather, yeah. People are dying in Quebec because it's so hot.
Yeah. Bones wants to go to Nova Scotia to live, but I don't want to go toward the hurricanes.
Yeah. I don't want to. I just sometimes really want to move. Okay, if food was available, I'd want to live in the Arctic. I really want to go to the Arctic.
I know.
Really bad.
If the price of living wasn't so expensive there.
Yeah. Oh my god. So I was looking at the Arctic, right?
Yes.
Okay, legit. But she stretches and walks away from me.
Sorry. Stretch break.
There's so much wrong with living in the Arctic. Like there's no food available. Cost of living is crazy. There's like a high rate of suicide.
Oof.
Yeah. It's really boring. But like, I don't know. There's not many job opportunities. All of that stuff. But it was 37 degrees back home at our house. And I look at freaking Yellowknife. 15 degrees. I'm like, that's my home. That's like my summer home. I want to just live in the Arctic for the summer. That's all I'm saying. What do you think about the Middle East? I'm sure it'd be way too hot for me. When getting like 20+ degree weather, I hate it. I miss the rain.
There's a baby bunny in the backyard.
There's a baby bunny.
Yeah. Oh, he's hanging out in the underbrush.
See, they want us to cut down our bushes, but the bunnies live in the bushes.
Exactly.
What are you writing?
Nothing.
She's texting me. We're hitting like 22. Okay. Are you dying?
Yeah. My back hurts.
Mm.
Oh no, I left my tea.
Ursula wants to end at 4 o'clock.
Yeah. I was trying to be all coy about it.
Yeah.
Bones refuses.
She hates you guys and wants to leave.
Yeah, you're all stinky.
20+ degree weather. Yeah, it's 20+ here, but I'm so glad it's not 30 anymore. So I'm like,
That's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's reaching like 28 today. So
It's supposed to feel like 36.
Yeah, feels like. I don't care about feels like. I care about like the actual temperature.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like 36 at all.
True. Maybe if you're out and about. Our house is pretty shaded.
They always do the feels like thing. I feel like they're just like trying to like exaggerate. You know what I mean?
It's usually the humidex or the wind chill. That's all it's counting.
Well, I know, but it feels like they're exaggerating. Because it doesn't even feel like it. Because like there's wind going on, so it doesn't feel like 36. There's like a nice cool breeze.
I guess so.
We're so sassy right now. I don't know what's going on there. Well, I guess everyone has weather preferences. Yeah.
Mhm.
My favorite is nighttime during summer months. I love it when it's nighttime during the summer and there's no humidity.
Yeah.
If there's humidity during the summer, at nighttime, there's no relief from it. Because if the heat is coming from the stickiness of the air, you can't escape.
Mhm.
But if it's like just like a dry heat from the sun, going out at night is just so beautiful. And I love like the fireflies and the spiders and the cockroaches. And
Wait. What kind of nights are you having?
the dragonflies are during the day. Ursula hates dragonflies.
Hey, I just didn't want it in the car.
Maybe I wanted to go home. with us.
No.
As long as there's not a stingy bug in the car,
Yeah.
I think they can hitch a ride with us.
I brought a bug with me to work the other day.
Yeah.
I got in my car and I was driving to work and this like big green bug, no idea what it was. It was just big and green. It was sitting on like the windshield wiper and I was like, well, you're coming to a new home. and it stayed on my car through the whole drive and then when I came out from work to go home, it was gone. So it had a good road trip.
Centipedes.
I love summer nights. They just remind me of like camping and like nostalgia.
We can go camping.
Right?
I hate camping though.
I do too. I love it in theory.
I love camping in theory. I went camping with my family, and that was good. They have the trailer, so there's AC
Oh.
you can retreat to. But they do all the camping things, like they set a fire and they make the. Well, they didn't this year because, but they made a big pot of grease, and they boiled it. And then we deep fried marshmallows
Yo.
and Mars bars and
my
Oreos.
God.
Yeah, that was oh chickadee.
Distracted by cute animals in our backyard.
Yeah, I love them. Yeah. I forgot it's Saturday. Oh no! Well, at least you made it for the last half hour.
Yeah.
That's good. I love, like, yeah, so that was fun.
Yeah.
What wasn't fun was my cousin being there. My cousin is a something. We're not going to get into it. She is annoying, though. Oh my goodness. And there was swimming, and I hate swimming. I love walking along the lake, but like the obligation to swim, it's I don't like it.
I'd love to go camping in Nova Scotia again. I went as a teenager, and like it was just really nice having a campsite.
Everyone is a something.
It was nice having a campsite right beside the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
It had like a nice cool breeze coming in all the time.
Yeah, I like all the things associated with camp. But
Yeah.
like, actually sitting down and camping, I'm like, why would I? I like my bed.
You want to go glamping?
I don't even want to go glamping. I want someone else to do the camping things for me because I'm too afraid to start a fire. And like, I'm too afraid to like, I never got to learn how to do all that stuff. Like, I want to go fishing, but I've never fished before. I don't know what to do. Like, I want to go ice fishing. That'd be so cool.
We should go
And then
fishing
I fall
with
into the ice and like die of hypothermia. Like, that's the dream.
We
I want to live the dream. Like, what? You know what I want to do? So
What?
there's a train that goes up from Winnipeg to Churchill, and like it's a guided tour of the polar bears.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, but also no. But during certain months, it's like the Puffin tour.
Papa.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the railroad is down now, but
Aw.
I would totally want to do it. It's like $300. Go to Winnipeg. Yeah.
We should.
I caught a fish once. Was it with your bare hands? If no, I'm not impressed.
We should get my grandpa to take us fishing.
Yeah.
He'd be all about it.
I'm scared of your grandpa.
He's nice.
I know.
He's a good grandpa.
We should.
I'm sure they would love to hang out with you.
It's just, I don't want him to judge me with my poor fisher skills.
It's okay. I can't fish.
You'll be like, eat, what is fish? My other problem is I hate fish. So I feel bad catching them.
You just release them.
Catch and release.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I also want to go hunting, but there's too much judgment there. Kill things.
I just want to murder.
I want to go hog wild with some deer. If you ever go camping at the Sioux Locks, don't go on the official camping ground. I know that Long Island campground is much better. Much better for you to walk. Catch QB. Whoops. Catch QB. Oh my goodness. But hunting would be a whole thing, because I'd have to learn how to use guns, and that's scary. And I'd have to kill something. It's dangerous. And my dad would judge me. And everyone would judge me. Like, I don't know. Couldn't do it. He wears sunglasses at night. He does. I would love to, you know what else I want to get into, guys? I want to get into taxidermy. That'd be amazing. I want to be a taxidermist. No response from Ursula.
No.
I'm assuming that's approval. I'm gonna start picking up roadkill and bringing it home.
No!
I want to take a taxidermy class.
You have to be a classy taxidermist.
A classidermist.
Yeah.
Start with bugs. I want to start doing like articulation projects. Like I'd love to do that. I need like the bones. The bones. What is it? The bone books. Like that'd be really fun because you can do some of them with just glue. It's also a lot cheaper than buying an articulated skeleton. Because like a lynx skeleton is like $1,000. An articulated lynx skeleton is $9,000. Yeah. That'd be fun. Culinary taxidermy. I don't know about that. Apparently it's good to start with birds for articulation projects because there's no like ligaments and systems with the ribs, so you don't have to like make stuff up. Right?
Sure.
There's cartilage in mammal ribs.
Oh,
so
I
they
see.
don't, like, yeah.
Huh.
There's like a little gecko I could put together for like $50.
That's not a bird.
Yeah, it's a lizard. But he has a lot of his cartilage still because he was only like partially. Like when you're working with smaller animals like that, you don't want to just you don't want to distill them down to the bones. You want to preserve some of the cartilage when you're doing the taxidermy, so that you keep that. Like especially with like a mouse paw, like you don't want to have to re-articulate everything. It's good to just dry out the ligaments in the bones,
Neat.
so that you don't have to put it together again. Yeah.
The more you know.
Skulls are a bit.
Ah! I feel when you have a gap in your line art.
Yeah. I don't know much about it. I would love to learn more about it. There's always like forums and stuff. You should probably go there.
Mm-hmm. Yee.
Yeet. Step 1, collect skulls though. I like those. I have one skull so far. And I'm gonna bid on this auction. I'm gonna get so much stuff.
Good.
My problem is my dad's a vegan, so I have to like hide all this stuff when he comes home.
He doesn't come home often.
I know. Oh yeah, because they're small. That makes sense. also pretty cheap to get like a bird skeleton. Like a chicken. Pigs too. Yeah. I like it. It's very macabre and very kitsch. And that's my aesthetic.
Kitschy macabre?
Yeah. That's
I
why
like
I want
it.
one of the like deer heads.
Hmm.
I want to mount one on my wall.
I love it.
I want to buck. Buck. Yeah, but I know it's like I like the scavenge stuff and the salvage.
Hmm.
Like that's the nice part about the skulls and things is like they're gonna be garbage anyway, so like it's like well preserve them instead with stuff. You have weeks when you don't feel like doing anything at all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
What
sure.
do you do when you don't know what to draw? Talk about skeletons, apparently.
If you don't know what to draw, it's good to like give yourself a project or do studies.
Yeah.
Studies are always a good thing to do when you're not feeling super like energized.
Yeah.
And they get your creative juices going.
Mm-hmm. Thank goodness I'm normal. Yeah. Yeah. I have lots of weeks where I'm just like, what is drawing? I don't, wait,
You don't draw.
sorry.
Get
What
outta
is-
here.
What is art?
Fake artist over here.
I'm not a fake artist. I do so much art. I just do it behind the scenes so that people don't know.
That's true. Bones has been
I'm not
designing buttons. It's
I'm
been
not
wonderful.
I'm not a drawer.
A drawer.
I'm not a drawer. Taxidermy is an art person.
I know.
I'm not a taxidermist either. I've done zero. I do other stuff.
Also, you're not a fake artist if you only draw once in a while.
Yeah.
Let's not scare off people.
I hate that thing. I hate the like
I do
professional artist versus hobbyist. It's like who cares?
I know, I'm like, it's all good. It's all good stuff.
Stop with the elitism.
Exactly.
Yeah. Been going through a slump for 2 weeks now.
That's rough.
Yeah. That's hard.
Yeah.
I've been through like month-long slumps sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And it usually has to do with mental health for me, where it's just like, ugh. And so like, if I'm so bad that I can't like write, and I can't keep my like life together, I start by putting my life together first before I, like drawing is like the last step. Like first I need to like have a nice sleep schedule. I need to drink liquids instead of drinking solids all the time, like a silly thing. Drink gases. That's called breathing.
Yeah.
Can I ask if you ever found out the problem of the silk that you guys mentioned in the Rule of Cool video?
Nope.
I
Not
think
yet.
someone commented on it. It might have been you who was talking. I don't know if it was you who talked about cattail floss
Oh,
or something like that.
I didn't see that.
Or it wasn't cattails. It was like those pods you see, those cucumber-looking pods.
Oh,
Milkweed. Milkweed was it.
Yeah. Hmm.
Someone suggested that. I forgot to mention that to you.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I'll look into that. That'd be cool.
Hi, Madoka. What are you doing?
Being a good dog.
Yeah.
Sitting.
Why are you
All
sitting?
cute.
Madoka, come here. Hi. She's here.
Wagging her tail. Oh, Fido came over.
That's her shaking.
Hi,
Very good.
Fido.
Good dogs. Do you guys have an art Instagram? You need to set that up.
I have an Instagram. It has been inactive for a few months, but I will try to post on it more. It is Ursula Octopus.
Ursula Octopus.
Ursula.
Ursula.
URSULA. Octopus.
Let's go see the octopus.
Let's do it.
Let's do that tomorrow instead of
Okay.
going to a movie.
Go into the aquarium.
I love the aquarium.
Yes.
Except the children. There'll be tons of children there, so I'm not going.
A shark! I am so scared.
They say in unison, all 500 of them. She will have some requests, then give you a wish. How big is Matica? Oh, Matica. Okay.
we have anglicized her name a lot, but it's Madoka, like Madoka Magica.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call her Madoka. Madoka-chan.
She's 40 pounds, and she's about 2 feet tall. Is that alright? 2 feet at the Hawks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Hawks.
The Hawks. Yeah.
2
Madoka.
feet at the shoulder. That's it. Come here. Yeah, you're about 2 foot. Little less. No. Maybe exactly. Do you have 2 feet or 4? You have 4 feet. Is that what you're trying to say? You're like, Dad, you're silly. I have 4 feet. I'm a dog. Fado is about 3/4 of a foot.
He tiny.
I have to go to the washroom. I'll be right back.
He's an Aussie, but he's a toy-sized Aussie. So he is about the size of a Chihuahua. He little. What breed is Madoka? Madoka is a mix between a golden doodle and a Bernese mountain dog, but she's very small for her breeds. So, no, we don't have a cat named Cube. We were debating on naming. No, we were thinking about getting like one of those Eskimo dogs. What are they called? Is it? No, American something? Those little white dogs. Those little Spitz dogs. We were planning to get one of those and name it Cube, but in the end we got our little Aussie. Fido. We also wanted to get a husky with like the little eyebrows that they have sometimes and name it Satsuki. Lady Satsuki. Yeah. All our dogs are named after animes, and all our cats are named after characters from The Last Unicorn. You have a golden doodle? Good. Good. Thank goodness Madoka is safe. Yes. We are also debating on getting a dog and naming it Homura. So we'd have Madoka and Homura.
What's going on?
Just talking about our dog names.
Chicken butt.
So with Fado, we originally wanted to get a mini Aussie and name it Medley, like from Wind Waker. But we got a boy dog, so we named him Fado after the other sage. Right, Fado? Yeah. You good boy.
Hi, little man. Won't make out with me. We're on a live stream. Dogs always wanting to lick inside of your mouth. It's great.
I know. What is it, Medical?
Yeah, it's gonna be posted. Yeah, it's gonna be posted on the channel. So don't worry. You are free to leave. You are not trapped. Okay, Madoka, I understand that you have a beautiful voice, but it's just not live stream quality. You don't speak no, you don't speak an actual language. You just make noises.
Madoka talks a lot.
She's sassy. She'll sass you all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Are you asking to come up on the couch? Is that what you're saying? You can. There's a whole bunch of room. There you go. You. Don't look at me like that. They're all on the couch now.
Good. Aw, you're babies. They're sweet babies.
Woof woof bark. Did you ever go through a phase without friends? Like a school year or something? Yeah.
Mm.
Been there.
Yep. I've never had a school year where I didn't have friends, but I've had school years where, like, I've changed friend groups and lost friends.
Yeah, I've had lots of periods of times without friends.
Yeah.
Or without being close. I've had times where I've had acquaintances, but no real like close friends, or I'm not like the best friend.
Oh yeah, that always sucks. You're always
I had a long period of time where I was like alone at lunchtime.
Oh wow, you guys are all on my Instagram. Hello.
It's blowing up.
Whoa.
Matica speaks Scottish.
Woof woof.
I like the Matica.
Like I was saying earlier, sometimes we tell people who like
Don't you dare crush your dreams.
we'll meet people and they think Matica's name is Monica.
Just Monica.
Just Monica.
Just Monica.
And that's what got us talking earlier about Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh, 'cause she's Doki Doki.
Oh yeah, we also call her Doki.
'Cause it's Madoka.
Yeah.
So Doki Doki.
Doki Doki.
Yeah.
Matica, you look traumatized.
Homer would be proud.
She's got like the big eyes.
Put your head down. Can you put your head down? Thank you. What did I do about it?
The friend thing?
Well, I don't know what I did. I just kind of waited for things to get better. What's the friend thing? I just, yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. I've like,
Made online friends.
yeah, go online, reach out to people.
Making friends is tough.
Yeah, it really is. It helps to just approach people.
When I was in 7th grade, I had no one. I was just a ghost.
Aww.
Oh, that is literally me in 7th grade. 'Cause
Seventh?
I moved to like in 7th grade, I had to be shifted to a whole new school, and I knew absolutely no one in the class. And I had to share lockers with someone I didn't know, and I was too afraid to talk to them, so I just didn't go to my locker ever. I just kept everything in a bag.
Aww.
Yeah.
Middle school was awful.
Yeah.
Worst year. 2 years of my life.
Ambush. Yeah. The thing about middle school, like, for grade 7 and 8, the one thing you have to realize is that even the kids who look like they're having a great time are just as miserable as you.
Yep.
Like, everyone is very depressed in middle school. I don't really know anyone who had, like, the perfect middle school experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's, like, a lot of trouble. Because, like, it's a big change in your life. Like, you're moving out of, like, being a kid into being, like,
A teen.
Yeah. And it's really hard.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, understanding social situations is, like, what you're learning then. And
Yes.
it's so hard.
Well, I remember in middle school I was figuring out that I was gay.
Oh.
And I had huge lesbian crushes on people. And then they'd get boyfriends and I'd get super jealous.
Mm.
And I was like, no, we're just like best friends. But secretly I wanted to smooch.
You mean bisexual.
Sorry, I am bisexual. Whoa. Whoa. Why are we barking? Why is it all...
The bunny moved.
Oh, bunny.
The bunny moved, and Fader's losing his mind.
Manica, don't bark at the little baby bunny.
They noticed the bunny. I loved middle school. You're the only person.
If you had a good time in middle school, bless.
You are the lucky one.
That's amazing.
I'm in college now, and it got better.
Yeah. College is definitely great because you have more choice of like who you spend time with.
I still have no phone.
It's not a bunny we own. It's one that's hanging out in our backyard.
Just Google baby cottontail. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Hanging out in our burdock bushes.
Yes, our burdock bushes.
Our lovely burdock bushes.
See Bun Bun and Madoka and more vacation. You okay?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was reading chat. Ooh. Oh no. I said it. No.
I have to say it back at you.
You do.
Fado, do you need outside? I'm gonna let him outside.
Okay. He's gonna go eat the bunny.
Where's his collar?
I thought it was on him.
Is it gone? Sometimes he has it on and I just... No, he doesn't have it. I'm gonna put his suit on.
Okay.
I think he wants to chase the bunny. Sorry, bunny.
Oh, in 7th grade I was ghosted by 39 separate people. Aw, that's horrible. That sounds like 7th grade to me.
Okay, go.
People are like 13 and 12-year-olds are just vicious.
Ursula gets scared anytime she's around teenagers.
I do. I'm like, oh god, don't hurt me. I do. I get nervous around teenage girls just because I'm like, oh god.
They vicious. They judge.
It's like being...
They know how to cut through you.
Right?
They know your weakness.
They just find your like flaw and attack it. But there's also really nice teens who are cool.
Yeah.
That's usually...
It's not teens individual.
No.
When a teenager is alone, they're a perfectly fine, reasonable human being. But as soon as they get together, they become stupid. Like, there's science to back this up.
Is.
This is like peer pressure. Like,
Their
become
common
like,
sense
the
goes away.
They lose all common sense and common decency. They're crazy. I can't handle it. Have you guys ever tried animation, and did you like doing it? I tried animation when I was a kid, because I was really into Newgrounds. I liked it. I sucked.
Yeah, I've done little animations here and there, but I'm not good at it.
Oh, you're alright.
I'm alright.
You don't
It's
make
fun.
recommendations.
It's fun, but it's not my jam. And I appreciate good animation. Like me. Is that Fredo barking? No.
No, that does not sound like that at all. He's sniffing around the bushes.
Oh, I see.
He's snoffing the boshes. People tried to bully me. I looked at them like they were weird for doing it, and they stopped. I wish that would have worked for me. I looked at them like they were weird, and they were like, "Why are you so weird?"
Tears.
Something for you on Twitter. Do you guys like panty and stocking? Soaking?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. It's alright. I like the dub. It's a good dub.
Yeah. I really liked it when it first came out, and I'm like, that was good.
Yeah, you didn't like it?
No, I liked it.
I didn't like it because I kept showing it at Anime Club, and I'm like, this is not appropriate for school. My problem was I saw the poop episode first. I'm like, I don't really like this.
Yeah, that one was weird. See, I loved it as a teenager because I was like, oh, this is so, like, edgy. I still appreciate it. It's a good show, but I'm not an edgelord anymore.
What if I was a dog? What breed of dog would I be? You'd be a bitch.
Well, yeah.
Can you speak Spanish? No, I can't. I can barely speak English, guys. I can pretend to speak French. Because I had to learn it in school, but I was not good at it.
I used to do, for my old job, we'd have to take shifts doing support chat. And there was one day where a French user came on, and they were speaking French at me. And I was like, I need an adult! At least I knew how to say, like, I don't speak French. Let me go find someone. Like, I knew how to say that, but I didn't understand what they were saying at all.
Pretend to speak French. Okay. My go-to phrase is "Où est le cheval?"
Dans la bibliothèque.
I also know "Puis-je aller à la salle de bain?" That's like all I said in French class. Où est le fountain de l'eau?
Bois de l'eau?
Bois de l'eau, that's it, that one.
Yeah. I used to know how to flirt in French. Because I did like a French course and they covered that in it.
I like to be very frustrating and super Anglo when I speak French. Où est le cheval?
Où est le cheval?
Où est le cheval?
Dans la tête.
In the head?
Yes. How do you say on the head?
I don't know. I don't speak French. We always get French viewers who...
We do.
Yeah. Always Quebecois, which is great because Quebecois, like Quebec French and France French are so different, apparently. I wouldn't know because I can't speak either. Sur la tête. Yeah, there we go.
Sur la tête, that's it.
No, it's dans la tête. It's
dans la tête. In your head. It's all a figment.
Well, if you're bald.
I'm gonna be mean to bald people.
What is it? Like, you're not supposed to say, like, it's like j'ai faim. Like, you're supposed to say I have hunger. So, like, from what I understand, dad jokes aren't the same in French.
Really?
Yeah, because you say j'ai faim, it means I have hunger.
Oh, I see.
So
you can't be like
I am hunger. You can't be je suis faim.
All I know is uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Cinco.
I know everything from Dora the Explorer.
So
I don't really know that.
No.
Now that I think about it, I don't really even remember that. No, just French.
Bueno.
Vamonos.
Vámonos.
Everybody, let's go. My cousin was so into Dora the Explorer. I don't know why.
So our stream will be ending in 10 minutes.
Because Ursula doesn't like you guys.
I'm tired. I'm cranky.
I'm a cranky baby.
Ooh.
Vamonos. Vamonos. There we go. Je suis une tortilla des.
Wait, why am I trying magpie claws?
I don't know.
Oh.
Because you're too used to it.
Yeah. How do you draw pretty mouth again?
Como te llamas? I'm learning Spanish, Spanish.
Spanish.
I'm learning Spanish, but I need help. Let's all learn Mandarin.
Let's do it.
I have a How to Speak Japanese book because people think I'm really into... Like, people in my family think I'm really, really into Japan. Because I like some animes, so they're like, that's a guy who wants to go to Japan. I'm like, what? Really? It's, like, I wouldn't say no, but I have like a How to Speak Japanese culture book, How to Draw Manga. That is my favorite book.
Or like it's a manga drawing. It's like a coloring book. It's amazing.
That's a great book.
Yeah. But yeah. Tapels.
Comment t'appelles tu?
Comment t'appelles-tu? Ah. Ça va bien, merci. But wait, le Shabbat. Everybody speaks.
Oh, you're so polite using vous.
Oh, voo-voo.
Vous.
Is it polite or is it? I thought it was like.
Vous can either be plural, like they, or it can be a polite you.
No, I was talking like, is it French where like you're supposed to say vous and like.
Oh, I'm sure.
I think there's something about vous and French. I don't know. Do you want to know Quebecois swear words?
Is it one like tabernacle? Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, vous is polite.
Je m'appelle pie. Look at us being all cultured.
Goodness.
Je suis un chat. Blap blap. Meow meow. Ma chien, c'est un Dorcas. I like this.
Oh, Marica.
Marica's groaning. She's like, please stop butchering every language. Haha, yes, you know a swear word. Je suis baguette. Le champignon et le pepperoni. Voilà une pizza mexicaine, mon ami.
But it's like, stop.
No, she's singing with me.
She's so sassy. Marica.
Groated. She's like, end the stream. She thinks it's breakfast for some reason.
It's not breakfast time.
You're saying it. She's gonna want it.
I'm sorry.
She's gonna bark. You said her trigger word.
Oh no.
She's coming over. She's stretching.
Oh
She's doing a
no.
long stretch.
Marica.
She's coming over to the mic. She's gonna scream into the mic.
No, don't do it. Thank you. She gets this look in her eye when she's gonna bark.
Oh, she went out because they let Fado out.
Oh,
And she was like, I want to chase the bunny.
It's my turn to go
Fado's
outside.
asleep
Oops.
on the step. She's like, quit the stream and let me outside. Okay, so Marica is demanding that we quit the stream. So oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. See, I know the vagueness of French. Okay. Can we end the stream before we start yelling at us?
A Marica. A. Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you for coming out to the stream. It was really fun.
Yes. I want them to all be able to say their goodbyes and any final questions they need answered.
You have a final burning question.
If Marica would love to answer any burning questions you have, apparently. She's just staring at me. Wait, oh no, BioBasher just showed up as we're ending the stream.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness, Marica, you don't speak. No one on the stream speaks doggish. You can start your own live stream for dogs, and you and Fado can run it. Okay, no, that's being too loud. What is the meaning of life? Show me the world pie. Okay. Well, on that note, the meaning of life, we will answer that next time. Okay, someone asked you, Marica, wolf rough, ooh rough rough.
Also, what's your favorite dog food, Marica? All of it?
Do you like bagels?
Do you want a donut? Do you want? What do you want? Do you want a treat?
Do you want peanut brittle? Okay, just tell them what your favorite treat is, Monica. Oh, you're all talk and now you're being shy.
Mm-hmm. Now the spotlight's on you. You have the mic. You got nothing to say? This dog.
This dog. Can you make a side view tut? What?
Side view tutorial of like a person.
Oh.
Huh? I could.
Oh, now it's not about you. Okay. We have been streaming for 3 hours. I think that is solid stuff. We're gonna be back. Are you the leader of the Mafia? Okay. We will be back next Saturday. Let me see. Are we actually back next Saturday? Is anything weird happening?
No.
Saturday?
Next Saturday is just a regular Saturday.
It's just a regular Saturday.
Regular old Saturday.
Okay. Next regular old Saturday, August the 11th, we will be back to do all that stuff, to do the streams and stuff. It seems like we kind of do it in the afternoon. Seems likely that we will also do it again in the afternoon. So that's like after 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
Just use like the time that Toronto is, the time of New York.
Yeah.
All those good times. Yeah, so we'll see you again next time. It was very lovely seeing you all. I have no control over when the stream ends. This is Ursula's job.
Okay. Thank you guys.
Goodbye.